Welcome to episode 8 of Tokusatsu, our watch-along Tokusatsu podcast. My name is Scott. I've seen a little Tokusatsu.
And I'm Domo, and I've seen a lot of Tokusatsu.
But this isn't just episode 8 of Tokusatsu. It is the results for the first ever Tokusatsu popularity poll.
Jesus Christ.
I have the results right here. It was by a narrow margin, a 1 vote difference.
1 vote difference? That's insane.
Congratulations, Dominic. You are the number 1 of the Tokusatsu popularity poll.
Holy shit, that's crazy because there's 2 of us and I didn't vote.
Yeah, we got to work on our outreach. Maybe make a Twitter or something, get it out there.
You know what?
As for me, I'm humbled by the loss.
It's okay. You'll get the blue sky crowd.
Oh, God. No, I'm on Truth Social.
Oh, no! That's why you lost the popularity vote. I'm sorry.
It was rigged.
It was rigged the whole time.
It was so rigged, and I'm so outraged by the results that I'm going to remake the universe to one where I win.
Oh, my God. What a great fucking transition to our new universe. We've got good old Huaru in this goddamn Konbini.
We're back to episode 1.
Which is pretty
It's
crazy.
a whole reset.
It is a whole reset. But we are -1 not Taya.
Yeah, Taya's not there. He disappeared in the regular past universe, and he's just gone in this one.
Canon. He does not exist anymore.
Yeah, this new universe not looking good for Sentai cameo. It's already -1 compared to the last universe.
Jesus. All right. Well, I mean, I guess Tega June just wasn't down, huh?
Yeah, she must not have scanned the Sentai wiki, so she doesn't. She doesn't know how to generate them. But we do. Knife Guy comes in, same as first episode, but this time we have someone new to stop Knife Guy.
Good old Rich Boy McGee, Kumade Mashiro.
Kumade Mashiro, Gozyuger. We've said the name every episode leading up. He is finally here.
He has a name.
And he has a name, and he is not anyone's brother or sister. As far as we know.
As far as we know.
But of the 2 missing siblings that we had, he is neither of them.
You know what? Thank God. We needed a world rewrite. Who needs backstories anymore at this point?
We do. I mean, his backstory is pretty cool. We do get it.
It is interesting.
But
for sure.
yeah. So he's completely unrelated to anything that's happened in the previous 15 episodes.
Yeah. First impressions, I guess.
Really? I'm pretty high on him. I mean, in this first scene, obviously, there's not much to go on. He stops the Knife Guy with a book, right? A wad of cash.
He literally beats the man with money. Rich Boy McGee pulls out the dollar bills, catches the knife in between one of the bunches, and he deflects it, which is insane. To think about.
Yep. And he slams the guy on the table and he's like, rethink your life. And then he turns to everyone else in the Konbini. He's like, buy whatever you want. It's on me. And he throws 5 wads of yen bills on the counter. Everyone loves him. He's obviously crazy popular now.
Yeah.
And then a little floaty toy goes up to Hoeru.
Oh, God.
And gives him a bill.
$1 million for the World Reformation fee.
Yep. It's Bear Kuma is the name of the little toy guy.
Indeed.
He is, I think, Gozyuger's weapon, the Wolf to Caliber, but he's also a guy who talks.
Yeah, he's sentient. Which, maybe all of the weapons are sentient. We just don't know it yet. Who knows? This is an interesting twist on things.
It's true. They do all have animal heads on them. They could make them talk. Maybe in this universe they'll talk. I don't know. But we see the Wolf to Caliber later and it doesn't talk.
Yeah,
so.
But
I think Bear Kuma is just special.
He is special. Another couple of interesting things about this particular scene being you can tell the world is just a little bit fucked up. Not only because not Taya is not there, but the way the scene plays out is opposite essentially to how episode 1 plays out, where the thief is the same. Instead of eating a hot dog, he grabs a popsicle. Instead of reacting to the hot dog being hot, he reacts to the popsicle being cold. It essentially plays out the same but opposite, which is kind of a cool, interesting tidbit.
I didn't even remember that. That is a good tidbit.
I didn't remember that.
Oh, you went back?
Yeah, I went back because I was curious. Like, this doesn't feel right. Because when Horu, he acknowledges this doesn't feel right. It's like, this doesn't feel right to me either. So I had to go back to take a look. And a lot of interesting parallels in that sense where it already shows the signs of the world not being correct.
Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, this is why he won the popularity poll. He's willing to go back and rewatch things.
Hell yeah. Can't stop, won't stop. I am the research man.
It is kind of a reverse where like now Horu's in the Taya slot, kind of, right? Because he was the one who took action against Knife Guy, and then Taya was like at the counter.
I mean, okay, to be fair, in this scene, Horu is about to take on the thief. He even takes on like a stupid stance with the popsicle, like he's ready to fight him with the popsicle. But Kumade steps in and is like, nah, I got money. Be poor.
Damn. It is true, you know, Horu's always trying to like get enough to pay the rent, and then this guy's fucking walking with loads of cash.
He is the no one representative for capitalism.
Oh, she's the number one venture capitalist. Goju Polar. Holy shit.
Oh god, but yeah.
We got a new OP.
Yeah, new OP. It is a little while.
Goju Polar. It's all like polar glaze.
It is.
Everyone else is like a background character. There's even like a scene of him beating Horu in the
in a fighting game. It's pretty nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, like, because this is the Goju Polar insert song essentially, and just using it as the OP.
Right.
I mean, the song is all right. I think it's okay. We're probably going to hear it pretty often if he just starts popping off.
I liked it. I think to me, I don't know how accurate this is, but it did kind of give me like Showa sports anime vibe.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It does make sense.
Yeah.
Which makes sense for the next episode if you put it like that too.
It's true. But I think also like Polar, he does kind of have like a low key, maybe a boxer motif. Some kind of like martial arts motif.
It's definitely boxing.
Because he has the knuckle. Right. He has the big knuckle, and then he has like the long coat, like the entrance coat that they would have.
It's very showy.
It's very showy. And even we'll get to his henshin later, but before like everyone else does like a little dance, he like hops up and down, like psyching himself up.
Ooh, yeah.
Which is very, you know, that's what Brock Lesnar does. So
you know what? That's fair. I do think it's a really cool aspect just to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's very showy. He kind of feels heely to me.
I mean, it is. There have been heels where like they're so convinced that like they're the good guy that I think you could definitely make a case for him being a heel. CM Punk had a run where he was not the Second City Savior. So he had a run basically where he was basically Jesus Christ, like trying to get people to come off of drugs and join his cult.
Oh. Huh.
Oh, straight edge society. That's what it was.
That's crazy. Huh.
And he was like, I'm gonna get like as close as I can to being like Jesus Christ, Charles Manson before they tell me to stop.
Wow. Okay. Things I did not know about CM Punk. That's actually kind of interesting. I would want to watch that play out for sure.
Listen, for anyone listening to this, don't say anything mean about CM Punk in the comments. I'll get sad.
You don't want to make Scott sad, because if Scott's sad, I'm sad.
I'm just kidding. I mean, he's controversial. Like everyone has different opinions on him, but I like him anyway. Back to fucking whatever the fuck. Yeah. So after the OP, like Horu like chases him down, right? And he's like, I'm not fucking. What is this? I'm not paying 1,000,000 yen.
No, he is not paying 1,000,000 yen, and Bear Kuma is kind of pissed.
Yeah, he rips up the receipt in front of Bear Kuma, and Bear Kuma's like,
you piece of shit.
Yeah, like I wonder. I mean, we'll get into it next episode about like them showing up now, but like I wonder just how many bills they've given out to people. Like why is Bear Kuma like shocked?
Yeah, he also says like I hate doing cleanup when he picks up like the little pieces on the floor. So this is something that he has done often, and that people have been like, I'm not paying this.
Yeah, but like how many bills have they given out? And then they're just like, what? People aren't gonna pay it? Like what's the point? Wouldn't he learn?
No, he is, as described in his introduction, a demonic bill collector. He will take your money.
It's true. Why is he demonic? Are there What is the Gozyuger universe? What is happening?
Reformed world where this is normalized.
But were there demons in? Because like. We'll get into it later, but Goju Polar is like on the edge of existence, and then he remakes the world, and then he comes to the remade world, but And they're demons, but if they're demons on the edge of the universe, are they like, were they in the old world too, or are they just new to this new world?
Guys, he's McLosing it right now.
The world building of Gozyuger is making me want to lose my mind.
Honestly, no. I totally agree with you 100%. As I was looking back at things, just like in between episodes and figuring out what the hell is going on, like the timeline in this series makes zero sense to me.
It's the only thing I can stand on now at this point is that I think whatever's happening to the fucking Gozyuger universe, it is its own little universe.
It is 100% its own little universe.
Outside of like a fucking team up movie we'll have with Boom Boomger, and then I think there's a Gavv team up movie too. But I guess that doesn't matter because those are always separate universes.
Right.
But, like we'll see Gozyugers with the Go Fuckers next year, and like that's it. Like everything else, they're like in their own tiny fucking universe. Because I can't. There's no way.
It's at least interesting in that respect, where because it's so isolated from everything, you do feel like they'll actually be able to tell their own story and actually be able to lay things out. But with the pieces that we have now, I cannot put this puzzle together.
No, the world, you know what? I think I'm still sticking to they're in like an AI generated world. I think they're all fucking AI generated. Like that's why we have like Taya, but he's not Taya. And all these Ultraman and fucking Kamen Riders is like Sentai. Like all the Tokusatsu got fed into a fucking generator and it made the Gozyuger universe. That's where I'm at right now.
You know what? That's a spicy take. I like it. Give me more of that sauce. I will put it over all of my food.
I just can't, because the world makes no sense.
It doesn't.
It makes no sense. And, okay, we gotta move forward because I want to talk more about fucking Goju Polar and how he makes no sense. He like taps Horu on the head and just gives him all his memories back of the past universe.
It's like, I'll make you normal now.
I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? He goes back to the cafe.
First it's revealed that Horu has the wolf ring. He has Goju Wolf's ring in his pocket. And Polar mentions that like all the other ones are destroyed, but like someone protected that one. And we saw at the end of 15 Kuon taking the Goju Wolf ring.
Ooh, spicy.
So obviously there's some weird incestual like thing going on with Kuon and Horu. But he did protect the Goju Wolf ring.
Listen, it's just older brother doing older brother things. That's fine. Yeah, it doesn't super matter for some reason.
Well, okay, so it doesn't super matter because of what Polar does later. But if we think about it as Kuon, like, he has no idea Goju Polar is coming, like this would awaken him, any of that stuff he doesn't know.
Right.
So he preserved the Goju Wolf ring. Was he just gonna like come to new world Horu and like get him on his side, do you think? Because why else keep the Goju Wolf power?
Ooh, that's...
Because he doesn't have it. The ring just spawns with Horu.
Right. I mean, there is a little bit more context in like a later scene in this episode. It's not even too much later. It's like very soon. So I guess we could talk about it when we get there. But I am curious about that as well. For now, we'll go ahead and just transition to Horu realizing it's like, oh shit, I'm remembering everything. Where the fuck is everybody else?
Yeah. Is everyone else dead? Like, hold on. One thing is dead though. It's the cafe.
Yeah, it's literally just apartments now. Like the really dingy.
The cafe still has like the saloon doors.
Yeah,
but they just lead to an apartment. Like there's just an apartment complex behind the door.
Yeah, like it's not even like doors that lead to indoors. They're still outdoors.
No. Yeah, the saloon doors are like on the sidewalk, and then you walk into the parking lot of the apartment. It's fucking awesome.
Oh god. And then you get to see everybody in their glory in this new world. Ryugi be getting it on with the landlady. That's crazy.
It's weird because like Sumino is very clearly like, I'm the opposite of Sumino. Ha ha ha. Like she's into plants and like low cost living and stuff instead of luxury. And that's like, oh, I get it. Like they're opposite. Ha ha. Everyone else is just fucking weird. Like no one else has a through line to this new world.
To be fair, Kinjiro is just an old man. He's just back to normal.
Yeah. Well, he's senile too. He's like old and senile.
That's true.
He has to be assisted on a walker. Yeah, it's true. But fucking Ryugi is like dressed like Chucky, and like the landlady's dressed like Chucky. Like they're dressed like they're like into toddler play or something.
It's very weird.
And yeah, they're dancing around the parking lot like, I love you, you love me. What is going on?
Yeah, no, I have no idea. It's very, I can't even put words to it. It's very uncanny and very unsettling.
I just, wow. Immediately I was like, what the fuck is going on? To a point where like, I'm a little sad that by the end of this episode, everyone's back to normal.
Yeah.
Because I think it would have been more fun to have him like reunite and like get their memories back like one by one.
Right.
So you get like these freak episodes.
See, that's the thing though. I feel like we're on episode 16. I feel like they had time to do that, but they just didn't.
Yeah, no. The thing about Gozyugers, I'll just say this right now, is that it is unpredictable to me.
Oh.
I have no idea where we're going. Like we got it. We started. We're like, it's going to be like a lot of cameos. You know, they're going to fight. And then we learned about the Sentai War. We're like, okay, they're going to fight the Ring Warriors. And then like, no, like they get rings off screen, or like the Ring Warriors are like get their own little arc, but they're not Sentai cameos. And then like the world exploded.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
This is episode 15. The world exploded.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, you don't get that in any other series as far as I'm concerned, but I'm sure someone has done it somewhere. I'm just not aware of it.
I think, okay, so like the season before this was Boom Boom Jir.
Right.
And I haven't seen all of it, but I've seen a chunk and you've seen a chunk.
Right.
And I think the thing that people really like about Boom Boom Jir is that it's like a classic, like a more classic Sentai that's just done really well, right? Like it's not like a Dawn Brothers or a Zenkaiger or even a King Oger where it's like, what the fuck? This is way different.
Yeah, no.
It's like a back to basics kind of nice little Super Sentai.
It's a slow burn with a lot of good character development. Like I have a general care for all of the characters on that team.
Yeah.
And it's done very well. Like I just finished watching episode 24 and it is very classic Sentai, very like you can kind of see the through lines and see where things are developing, and it's done exceptionally well.
Yeah.
In comparison, you get this immediately after it. Everything just feels like chaos.
This is crazy. Like we knew like, oh, maybe it'll be like more like an Inoue show because it's his daughter, right?
Right.
And I think it's more than I could have ever expected it to be. Like you would think like, okay, they're gonna push it to be the 50th anniversary. They're gonna like, you know, they're gonna have their finger on the pulse. They're gonna want to monitor things, make sure everything's going well. And that's not what it feels like at all.
No.
It feels like they were like, hey, like your dad's really good at writing, and like, you know, you worked on the better episodes of Gotchard, apparently, I don't know. And they were just like, okay, you like have at it. And she's just gone.
I mean, like, okay, if in that sense where it's kind of like, yeah, your father did great work and you look like you're doing great work, and now maybe she just wants to make her mark on the world. If you want to think about it like that, maybe, or maybe she is playing into the whole AI slop deal where it feels like AI is just shitting things out at you, and this is exactly what it feels like to look at an AI image. The longer you stare at it, the greater into madness you fall.
I mean, so far she has made like the AI generated people and like the AI generator the bad guys, right? She might have more to say about, dude, that's crazy. If like, say like episode 30, like this world ends again and then we're in like a real world and like it's completely different than the first 30 episodes.
Oh my
I would
God.
lose my mind.
That is some 4D chess shit.
I don't know. That's the thing. Like in my brain, I'm like, I don't think Toei would allow that, especially when they're trying to push this as like the big anniversary season. But then I'm looking at what we've got so far, and I'm like,
the only thing that
I
makes
feel
sense.
like it's the only thing that makes sense, but also like it feels like they're not trying to be like, hey, like this is the big one, you gotta not mess this up, kid. It feels like they're just like, oh yeah, just fucking throw shit there, whatever.
Maybe okay, like it's supposed to be like the big 5-0 Sentai series, but maybe it is just another Sentai to them. I can't get a feel for it.
Yeah, in my brain, because I feel like obviously like how many times we're gonna bring up Gokaiger, but Gokaiger, you know, it felt very, I don't want to say corporate corporate, but it felt like they were for sure like making sure that shit went well, you know,
Right.
trying to get like as many cameo, like a cameo from every season, like this and that and that. Very like tight writing wise too. Like everyone got like a little arc, but like, you know, there's nothing crazy that happens in Gokaiger. Spoilers. Like if you watch Gokaiger, you watch it because you're like, oh, this is fun. Oh, I like that person. Oh, I like our main cast too. This is a good show.
Right.
This is like all over the place.
Oh God, is it all over the place?
No one's gonna watch Gozyuger and be like, oh, this feels like a classic Sentai. Like, no, this is insane. It feels like if during the production of Dawn Brothers, they had like one more writer on staff who was like, okay, we gotta rein this in a little bit. Like that's where we're at with Gozyuger.
Maybe.
And I want to make it 100% clear right now. While I am disappointed that this isn't just Gokaiger 2.0, I'm all in on this. Like the weirder this show goes, the more I end up enjoying it. Like when we're just doing like a regular ass Rikuo episode, I'm like, whatever. Or like, you know, like no one comes up, you know, it's fine, whatever. This shit is so crazy. This is the most excited I've been for Gozyuger since like episode 1.
That's crazy,
They
but
just blew
I
up the
get it.
world.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I get it. Like, okay, maybe what Toei is trying to do, and this is my fucking tinfoil hat theory, this is their major reset on the series. It's not supposed to be like an anniversary. It's supposed to be a reboot.
I mean, I don't know if they need a super reboot because every show isn't super connected,
Right.
you know? But like, I do think like tonally it could be a big change.
A tonal
like,
reboot.
like I haven't seen all of them, but I know that like the later end of Heisei for Sentai aren't super fondly looked at, I think. And then Kira Major kind of swooped in at the beginning of Reiwa and gave Sentai like a new like boost. That's at least what the sentiments I see online.
I did enjoy Kira Major.
Yeah. And I feel like, you know, we're 6 years into Reiwa, I guess now.
Right.
This could be like another big tonal shift. If you're looking at it this way, like if Kamen Rider is gonna be like the more dramatic, like serious, kind of dark, edgy one, we've seen Sentai that are like brighter and sillier, like Zenkaiger, I would throw that in there, you know.
Right.
But if the alternative to Kamen Rider is Sentai just being like the crazy one, I'm here. Like this is great. I'll eat it up. If they just want to go balls to the wall,
Yeah, they want to go.
I'll play catch.
Yeah, you'll play catch, huh? I mean, in my experience, Sentai, for the most part, is the more fun of like the two franchises. It does hit on serious notes and serious themes, but I would say, relatively speaking, it's few and far between. Even with like lighter series like Tokusatsu, it was a very fun series that at towards the end of the series, it touches on really, really dark themes, like involving inner darkness and wrestling with like childhood versus being an adult. Like, it's crazy how dark they get towards the end of that series. But, you know, it's a series about trains. How crazy does that get? Like, oh, rainbows, imagination. It's crazy. And then you get to the end, it's like, I feel really sad and depressed.
Does it make it even more depressing when you find out, like, spoilers, that they're all children?
See, for some people, I could see that being really depressing. For me, it's kind of like, man, kids get into all kinds of shenanigans.
Is Tokusatsu the Goonies of Sentai? Let us know.
The Goonies of Sentai is a crazy take, but I'm in on that.
I mean, so my perception of Sentai has always been like, of the superhero time block, it's the one for the younger kids. Right?
I think that's a fair
like
statement.
Kamen Rider's like a little bit older, Super Sentai a little bit younger. But we've seen like toy sales wise, Rider just eclipses Sentai. Like it's not even close anymore.
I mean, to be
like
fair,
every time I look at the subreddit,
like Sentai, you get higher volume of toys because you have the mech, you have the transformations, you have the gimmicks. Like you definitely get higher volume of toys. But like with Kamen Rider, if it's geared towards the adult audience, the adults are the ones with the money. So
right.
I feel like
right. I mean, it's true.
It's like it's reasonable to see like Kamen Rider with like product sales being higher than Sentai.
If you look at like the Sentai that have sold well, like basically since since Kyoryuger, it's been like a steep decline. Like it was Gokaiger and that was crazy, and then Go Busters wasn't, and then Kyoryuger went crazy. I assume for Judenshi, like, you know, collectible stuff. And then it's kind of a decline. It picks up a bit in Reiwa. I think Dawn Brothers actually sold really well, which is kind of
that's crazy.
I love it, but that surprises me.
It does surprise me, huh?
Besides Dononi Taijin, like the Dawn Brothers line is, I don't think it's like crazy, but that's good. I like it. But yeah, so like it's been up and down to the point where I don't know. I've seen people speculate like, are they going to stop making Sentai like now that it doesn't make money? Blah blah blah. Like, you know, it's been up in the air, and even like them pushing the 49th season to be 50 kind of raises some eyebrows. Like, do you really need like anniversary season cash? Like, is that where we're at? Right. So I think if Sentai is not doing well, I think the best thing they can always do with it is just fucking experiment with it, right?
That's very true.
If what you're making isn't working for your audience, then just fucking like make something else. Like, even if people hate it, like look at like Gotchard. Like people have come around online where they're like, stop saying Gotchard's bad. It's not that bad. But when Gotchard premiered, every commenter like forum in English was like, holy shit, what a decline after.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then like what happens? Like the people who are still watching Gotchard still talk about it, but there's a lot of interest dips. The next season Gavv starts, interest picks back up again.
Yep.
Because even if like these franchises, even if you have a stinker, as long as you come back with a better one, people just hop right back in. So I think obviously just fucking experiment around, just mess it up.
That's true. Like if you have a formula and it needs adjusting, then feel free, which is exactly what's happening here. Like things are just so crazy and chaotic. It's like surely something is gonna stick, right?
People talk about how like Dawn Brothers is like a fever dream. But I don't feel that way personally.
For me, it's a fever
I don't
dream.
feel that. I feel like Dawn Brothers is very clearly like a wacky comedy where they happen to be Sentai.
Right.
You know? Like everything that happens in Dawn Brothers is to like make you laugh or smile, unless it's being dramatic, obviously. This to me feels way more like a fever dream where like at times it's like a night, it's an anniversary. It's a regular Sentai. Everyone's normal. Next episode, fucking the craziest shit you've ever seen. Next episode, pet play. Next episode, like, it's crazy.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Well, when you put it like that, I 100% see where you're going from.
It's just crazy to me. Like Gozyuger's, again, not at all what I expected. Not anything I can predict. But I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Like it's really grown on me. And I think something we'll get into a little bit later when we actually start talking about the episode again. I'm sorry. I noticed in this episode, I really like Hoeru.
Yeah.
And I don't know when. I don't know when that happened. Like at the start, I remember being like, oh, he's kind of like a whatever bad boy, like not really a bad boy. And then we get like a few episodes of this, a few episodes of that. It probably happened around the Kuon arc. I just didn't notice it at the time.
Yeah.
But then in this episode, like Puller is like, you know, challenging him or whatever. And I was like, wait, like I like Hoeru a lot.
He is just as a main character, just as like the primary point of contact for the audience to basically digest the show. I think he's doing a great job because while he does have like that, I don't know, he's got like that dumb boyish feel about him, right? But at the same time, there are some things he's super perceptive on, and then there are some things that like there's just little nuances about him that you pick up between episodes that just deepen him as a character. Like when he interacted with the prime minister dude, I can't remember his name.
Oh, Tokunatsu.
Yeah, when you interact with Tokunatsu, like their interaction together was interesting because he wasn't just like a dumb guy. It added depth to him, not only because you got backstory for him, because like just as being a friend of Tokunatsu, he's like, yeah, I'll be friends with you. We're chill now. And he didn't feel as standoffish as like episode 1 made him off to be, you know?
Yeah. To me, he feels much more like a real person than most Reds, if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. That's fair.
He's not super friendly, but he's perceptive and like he tries to help people when he can. He's really creative, which I like. Being creative is like such a hard thing, I think, to show in writing, especially when it's not just like, I'm a writer or a painter or whatever. Like just the way he thinks of solutions to like the no one challenges is always like, oh yeah, that does work. Or like, oh, I didn't think of that. Like, it's such a fun trait to give a red that I personally, like, I haven't seen. Like, I've either seen like the Super Genki Reds, which everyone hates now.
Oh man.
Or like Tato, who's just like his own kind of guy. Like Tato wins by being Tato.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have to think about how to solve
or
problems.
like you get the hyper competent cool reds like Gokai
like
Red, or you
Takeru
get like Takeru.
Yeah, Gokai Red. Yeah. He feels, I don't know. There's something, even if he's not like flashy, like I'm like, wow, like I like this character a lot. I wish I liked the others besides green and red. Like, I don't know, we'll mention like Sumino has, I feel like since her intro, like her focus episode, she's just been kind of been there.
Yeah.
She was there for another green episode, which was nice.
Right.
But I don't know, she's just kind of hanging around. Obviously, fucking Rikuo, we keep harping on him. We just need more meat.
Yeah,
like
just give
we
us
need more meat on that bone.
him.
Yeah. And then Ryugi, while I liked his 2 focused episodes, like that story seems kind of wrapped up. Like unless we're gonna meet his family again later on, which like the universe blew up, so I don't fucking know what's gonna happen. Like, maybe we will.
I'm sure we will. Like, okay, the universe, they do touch on it after like they reintroduce everybody, because we get a now point of view from Tekajun's side, or we see things from No One World now. So the world hasn't completely reset. In fact, they go as far as to say that it failed.
Yeah, so maybe like just the outside world, because we know the No One World and like the Gozyuger world are different, like separate.
Right.
So maybe just the Gozyuger world like got exploded and reformed.
Right.
And then the No Ones are fine.
And they do have like a little throwaway line, because as they're talking about it, they talk about how the world creation failed because like they didn't have all of the rings.
Yeah.
They do mention,
they say
like,
the prince was imperfect.
Right, the prince was imperfect.
Okay, again, Gozyuger world doesn't make sense. They're talking about a prophecy to make like Teganaguru, who's like the bear prince, to destroyer of worlds or whatever. And they're like, well, in the prophecy we need all 50 Sentai rings. How is there a prophecy when she's an AI generated, like she's an AI generated copy of Tegasword Robo, and she's a robot built by humans? Why is Tegasword have a prophecy at all to make that his son with the fucking human creation will destroy the world? How does that make sense?
It doesn't make
Who's
sense.
prophesizing AI robots in fucking 10,000 years ago?
Oh, by the way, the 10,000 years thing, I did mention it last episode. We all thought I was crazy. Here it is, baby. Yeah. We have a number.
Here it is. Oh my God. Yeah. So, well, I think that's next episode, but we can talk about it now because fuck you. 10,000 years ago, the super robot battle was 10,000 years ago. So not only in this Gozyuger universe did all the Sentai Robos exist 10,000 years ago, which again doesn't fucking make sense because sometimes the Robos are just the Rangers in like a robot form. Fucking Danoni Taijin, I think Kaku Ranger too, whatever. Like it makes no sense. So it's 10,000 years ago, these Robos fought in a war and they lost and then Tegasword saved everybody. And 10,000 years ago. So, okay, so... First of all, where all these robos are like in the center of the earth, right? Because that's where fucking Osai dug up Daijujin.
Yep.
So, okay, so this happened in the center of the earth. How the fuck does any human have recorded history of this event happening?
So the only way any of this is possible is if they are in the far, far future, or like we talked about, this is an AI generated world and none of it is like actually happening in the real world. So, you're right.
Well, no, I was going to say something stupid, but I was going to say something, but I think it's
I like stupid. Go for it.
So I was, okay. I was wondering if like, okay, you know how Power Rangers Megaforce.
Oh, baby. Okay. It is stupid.
They took the opening battle from Gokai,
right?
Like the Sentai battle, and they stuck it at the end instead, right? Because they were like, oh, we'll bring all the Power Ranger guys back, whatever. So I was thinking, like, what if the Sentai War, like the Robo War, happens at the end of Gozyuger, and like they travel back 10,000 years in time, so it happens back then.
Ooh.
But I was like, but Mashiro is the one who will fight. Oh, I guess spoilers for recap, but Mashiro is the one who pilots the Tegasword in the Sentai War.
Right.
So that it doesn't work out. Unless Hoidu's like going to be like, nah, I don't want to fight, or he's dead. So I don't think that works out either.
Timeline shenanigans.
I don't know.
See, this is more of that shit that we talked about, where this series just feels like chaos. The more I look into things to try to figure things out, the more messed up I become.
At least least Dawn Brothers was just like, fuck you, we're not giving you answers.
Right.
Gozyuger's is like, we're giving you answers, but they don't make sense.
0 sense. Jesus. This fucking timeline. I can't even chart this shit out. Like, I've got a puzzle piece with like a bump, and I've got another puzzle piece with like 4 bumps on the outside. So it doesn't connect.
Listen, I love time travel like shenanigans. The fucking Netflix show Dark, I was making fucking charts of who was who and who was related to where. I like this shit. I have no fucking clue what's going on in Gozyuger.
You know what? That's fine.
God save me.
Another thing that they point out, God, and like when they're talking about it in No One World, they also talk about how the pilot was also inadequate. So clearly, Garuda just
fuck you,
Gary.
Yeah, so apparently Gary's not the destined pilot of Tegajun. I don't know. Who is it gonna be? Fuck me. Who? Some guy named Ringmon Dujlio or whatever who comes from another dimension.
Yeah, and then another like offhand statement that they make that I feel like is super important, but you know, it's an offhand statement, so who knows if it's important. Tegajun's like, at this rate, who knows what will happen with both worlds? Is she talking about like No One World and the human world, or is she talking about like the old universe and the currently generated universe? Like, what is she talking about? Does it matter? Is everything just fucked?
I don't know. And then either this episode or next episode, I don't remember. Tegajun is like, you're right, Boquette. Like, next time we'll get all the Sentai rings. Next time she's gonna give birth again. There's gonna be another Tega Naguru. What does that mean? What does any of this mean?
What does it all mean?
Can someone save me?
We're working on it. I'm still making the life raft. We'll get there.
And then there's empty no ones too.
Oh,
they have no ones without people inside of them. I don't know. They can just do that now, or maybe like the world resetting changed that. I don't know. But Boquette takes them to go and try and get Tega Naguru. Because at this point, right, they think they can capture the prince and like make him correct.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, there's a lot going on. Like, in this episode with this context, it's a lot going on, but note that these scenes are only like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we've gotten through like 8 minutes of the show so far.
We will follow up with the next scene because they pretty much get right into it, where like Hoodoo is just sitting down. Well, okay, no, we missed the part where in the scene where they're reintroducing everybody, Hoodoo puts the ring back on and Tega's sword shows up. It's like, finally, I could talk to you again.
Oh, yeah.
Because apparently what was preventing him from talking to Hoodoo was just him not having the ring on.
Yeah, you got to get engaged to Tega's sword before he can DM you.
Yeah, you do. But then like they go off, like everybody's still doing their own like little weird shit. Hoeru and Tegasori just leave. They're sitting in that circle area where I think Hoeru was eating food with not Taya.
Oh my god. Oh, well, you did rewatch.
Yeah, I did rewatch the first episode. So like they're back in that area and like Hoeru's just eating a bun and he offers the bun to Tegasord and Tegasord's like, nah, I'm good. Has this motherfucker always been able to eat? Does he need to eat?
I don't know. He's human sized too, isn't he?
He is human sized.
He's not like the little Tegasord we saw at the end of the Ryugi episode. He's just human sized.
He's neither toy sized nor giant. He's just a human.
Okay, so he explains that there's a prophecy where his kid with Tegajun is Tega Naguru, the Prince of Destruction, and then when he's born, he'd destroy the world.
Right.
But they didn't have all the rings, so he's not capable of that, or he didn't do that. He didn't do what she wanted him to do.
Yeah. And then Kumade shows up. He's like, what's up, second generation? And then at this point, it's already kind of pointed out, but they reveal that he is the original bearer of the wolf ring. Because,
he's the first Goju wolf.
Which, makes sense in retrospect. It's not like a leap of logic.
Does it?
It's not like a leap of logic to show that, if he's the one that reformed the world originally, he was the original Goju Red. Like, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he's calling Hoeru like number 2, but he's not on good terms with Tegasword. He's like, he calls him like a false god or something.
Yeah.
He's basically like, you still walking around with like that loser to like Tegasword. Somehow they're on bad terms.
Something happened. Yeah, we're gonna get more backstory on that at some point. At least I hope we do, because God, I hope we get backstory on that. I want to see how Tegasword and Kumade broke up. Like, why not?
I'd take like a flashback arc, a Kumade flashback arc.
Yeah.
But why? But he's 10,000 years old, Dominic. He's 10,000 years old. That makes no sense. Why can he speak modern Japanese? Why does he have a flashy haircut? Why does he have jewelry? He's 10,000 years old.
Oh, God.
This motherfucker should look like a Neanderthal.
Listen, it's okay.
Were there even Hanoi people on Japan 10,000 years ago? Were there even Jomon people on Japan 10,000 years ago?
God, he's losing it.
It's not. He has to be from the future. It's the only thing that makes fucking any goddamn sense.
Yeah.
He has to be from the future, and then they got sent back 10,000 years. But he can't be from the future after Hoeru, because then he would know that, and he wouldn't call Hoeru number 2. So at some point between 10,000 years ago and the start of Gozyuger, he was Goju Wolf, and he got sent back in time 10,000 years. That's the only way I can accept
timeline shenanigans. Oh, God. Like, okay.
He has the polar ring. That's
ring.
what Bouquet and them are after, is the polar ring.
Right. And then, oh God, I lost it.
Yeah. So he won the robot war, which means he got his Tegasword wish, and his wish was for the world to be like reformed,
right,
or like saved.
Yeah.
Which,
like, it's very not specific.
Was the 10,000 years ago? 10,000 years ago. Okay, 10,000 years ago. Why did the world need to be saved? Was the robot war in the Earth's core going to collapse the Earth? What was going on top of the Earth 10,000 years ago in the Gozyuger series?
We have so many questions. That
was it just okay? So the robot war was to fight like the Dark Cloud, right? But he won the robot. Okay, so he had to beat all the Sentai Robos to win the robot war, and then that was separate from the war against the darkness. And then maybe his wish was to like reform the world to get rid of the darkness.
Oh God, the more you mention, the more my brain melts.
I think that's what I have to believe to move forward.
Well, okay, we'll go ahead and just establish this for right now. Things are chaotic. We don't have all the puzzle pieces. We can't put everything together.
I feel like I need a retirement home.
Already? We're only on episode 16, Scott.
That's what I'm scared of. He has this belief that because he saved the world belongs to him now. And this is when he first henches into Goju Polar, right?
Yes, this is when he first henches.
And then the no ones show up.
It does go kind of hard because he does henshin with the jacket on.
Yeah, I'm going to try and disassociate everything before this from the henshin. The henshin's awesome.
The henshin is a great sick. It is a great sequence. He has the jacket on, and then when he takes it off, that's when his shoulder pads form after that. It's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, so we get to see the full suit underneath his big coat, like the robe, and then he shrugs it off, and then the ice makes the shoulder pads.
Right.
It's cool. It's very cool. Yeah. I guess we'll just get into suit opinions right now. I think unlike Goju Unicorn, where the pink is like distracting,
right?
I think the electric blue on Polar is so nice.
It's sick as fuck. Like the
it's like a great shade.
Like the white with the gold, the electric blue. Oh,
and then the black, to break it up. It's very nice.
They did so good.
The only thing I'm torn on Goju Polar is I don't know if I like the helmet. Which I don't know if I've ever liked any Bear Ranger helmet. I feel like bears, when you squish their face to be like a helmet, they just kind of look more cute than anything.
Shit, I think he's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I like, I don't know. There's two things I don't like about the helmet. And it's like they put the electric blue in the nose.
Yeah.
Which I think is just a little distracting to me. And then I just don't know how I feel about the mohawk. Like sometimes I see it and I'm like, it looks cool. And then other angles, I'm like, he just has like a pinhead.
I do think overall the suit just looks good in movement.
It's a very good suit.
Yeah, it's very dynamic. So if you look at it kind of in isolation from, actually watching him move around and actually take action, the little weird things are a little distracting, but I do think like watching his helmet move around background on the screen helps it out, because those little aspects, like the mohawk, like the electric blue on the nose, it helps make his movements just feel better. Like when he's boxing, or like when he's making those boxing movements, I think it works out really well for him.
Yeah, I still think it's a great suit. I think possibly the best 6th in Reiwa, maybe.
Ooh, best.
I don't know. It
6th in
depends on how you
Reiwa.
feel about Spider Kimonos, I think.
Yeah, that'll be a hard sell for me, because I think Spider Kimonos is sick.
Great. Yeah,
God.
I will say I have the same problem as Goju Polar, where I don't like the helmet. But there's only one thing I don't like about Spider Kimonos' helmet. It's that the back legs touch to make like that triangle up top. I feel like if they just left them separate and they had like 2 like spider leg horns almost, I'd like it more.
That would have been, that would have been cool. Like, I'm thinking back to all the Sentai of Reiwa, and it started with Kira Major. Right?
Awful suit.
Kira Silver is so pretty
awful.
bad.
It's so fucking awful. Like the Sentai has tried at least twice. Like he's the second attempt at doing like silver, orange, blue as like a 6 Ranger color combo. Disgusting.
Not great.
Just awful. I'll say like Kirame Silver is better than Boken Silver, but Boken Silver is like my least favorite suit in existence. So that's not that's not a high bar to pass. But Boken Silver is so fucking ugly.
I mean, they
Holy
made
shit.
Go on Silver look so good. Like, silver suits in general, I think, are pretty nice. Gokai Silver, I thought, was really sleek.
Yeah, they've made great Silver 6.
Yeah,
but like you gotta cut the shit out with this
the
fucking blue and orange and silver.
Yeah, no.
It just doesn't work.
Yeah, no, Kirame Silver was ugly as fuck.
He's ugly, but like, God, Boken Silver's so ugly to me.
And like,
I hate looking at Boken Silver.
God, what is in Reiwa for Sentai? I have to take a quick look at that.
Two Kaiser, which like Two Kaiser is a great suit, but part of me like is always like, well, it's just fucking a Gokaiger.
Yeah, it's just a
spin-off,
Gokaiger spinoff.
So like it loses a lot of points for me from that. It is a gorgeous suit though.
Yeah,
like it looks great, but it's just Gokaiger.
And what for Dawn Brothers we had Don Masamune as a 6 technically.
No. Masamune. Oh, Don Murasame. He's not the same. It's Jiro.
Oh, it is Jiro.
It's Don Dragoku.
My bad.
If it was, I'll say this: if it was Murasame, he'd be number 1 in Reiwa.
Oh my God, that would have been sick. But yeah, you're right. It doesn't count as a 6.
Murasame is a great suit. Yeah, but Dragoku and Torabolt, they're okay.
They're okay.
I wish he turned all silver for Torabolt. I don't know if that's a hot take.
I don't think that's a hot take. He's just like,
him still having the gold undersuit.
Right.
It's just kind of like, come on.
They could have done more, but I get why they didn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Then
it's a good suit. It's fine.
For Boom Boom.
And then Spider Kimonos.
And then we had
Boom Violet.
Okay. It's got a lot going on.
Everything good I have to say about that. We should do a suit. One day we'll do YouTube videos. We should do like a suit tier list. It'd be
100%.
But everything good I have to say about the designs for the main Boon Boonjer team are not present on Violet.
Yeah, you gotta throw all that out the window for Violet.
It's just all purple, and the only thing breaking it up is like a little bit of yellow. Yeah. It's just so not good. Like it's significantly worse to me than the main team suits, which is disappointing.
Yeah.
Like, I think, honestly, if they just recolored like a regular Boom Boonjer with like the purple, I think I would like that suit way more.
I guess so,
but
yeah.
Here we are.
But yeah, that is the 6th Reiwa series, huh? I guess the 6th overall, like Gozyuger and King Oger are tied for my favorite 6th at the moment.
Yeah. I will say something, obviously, like the 2 we like the best are both like white, gold, black.
Yeah.
That's
true.
I will say, I think way back when Gozyuger started, I think the rumor was that Goju Polar was like silver or silver and gold.
Oh.
Glad he's not.
Yeah.
Glad he's white. I think the
white looks a lot better.
I think they just drove silver and gold into the ground in Heisei. Like they really did, man. Like every other, like they were just like this season silver, next season gold, this season silver, next season gold. Like, and now, I mean, we've had a lot of white now too. So it's like, at least they're balancing out. We had Boon Violet. Purple's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish they would just mix around the color. Not all the way, but like you got to keep it fresh somehow.
Ooh, man. I think after Q Ranger, it's hard to mix up colors because it had literally every color.
Who is the 6th in Q Ranger? Like who counts? Is it fucking the soldier?
Yeah, you could consider...
Or is it Ryu Commander?
You can consider Ryu Commander. Well, no. There's no... Is there... Okay, I'd have to look up if there's like an official 6, but technically you could count like Ryu Commander as the 6 because Phoenix Soldier comes... Or Phoenix Enforcer? I forgot. What are they called? I think it is Phoenix Soldier. But he comes into the series so late, I can't reasonably call him the 6.
You know what I'd like again? They could have done it for Gozyuger too. Give us a red 6.
That, yeah, like, that's true. After
man.
Like you get Time Fire, you get Phoenix.
Give us a Time Fire. Yeah.
Like the red 6 is a cool concept.
Yeah, like what if he was like the original Goju Wolf and like because 10,000 years ago the design's like a little changed or whatever, but like from 10,000 years ago and he's like, hey, number
Goju
2, like I'm the first
Dyer.
Goju Wolf. Yeah, and then even like okay, he's like that for like a while and then he gets like another form, this Goju Polar or whatever.
Right.
Like that would have been cool.
It would have.
I don't know.
Sick.
I think especially when you have like a built-in rivalry between Red and the 6th, making the 6th Red is such like a fuck you kind of move.
It is.
And we don't get that you know, like if you look at the list of 6, also like green, we've only gotten one green 6th, right? It's just fucking Ryu Ranger, the first one.
That's very true.
Bring us another green, that'd be fun. I don't know.
I think the green 6 just it messes with the anniversary series too much because like when you look at Gokai Silver going gold mode and then you just see like his suit with all the white, the silver, and the gold, and then you get the green.
Yeah, then you have the one green and the one red on there.
It does look a little weird. I think they want to stop that.
No. See, if you keep it going, then they'll look less weird, right?
I guess you're right. That's one way to just lean into it.
Double down.
Double down.
Give us Goju Fire.
Oh, God.
Firewolf.
Oh,
Firefox.
Firefox. Oh, God. Nah.
Goju
It's got to be like a dire wolf. If they were going to do like a 6 red design, it's got to be a dire wolf. That would have been so nasty. Oh,
that would have been cool. Like a prehistoric one. Yeah. I don't know. Goju Polar's cool. It's a really good suit.
yeah.
Even if I don't love the helmet, like it'll grow on me. It's not even that big a problem. Like he still looks cool.
Yeah.
What doesn't look cool is the fucking knuckle.
Okay, I do think the Gouda Burn knuckle is. I've warmed up to it. I think it looks all right.
I think the front, like the knuckle part, looks fine. It's totally cool with me. The legs just sticking off the back. Like, come on. You can do some kind of toy engineering to like make that not just look like legs.
I mean, yeah, that's a fair point. No, I think my big problem with it is where you put the ring. I feel like it could have been put more on like the hand itself, like with Tegasword, versus being put into like the middle finger. That just feels off.
Well, okay. I don't agree because when you look at the Tegasword, like the fingers are outstretched, right?
That's
it's
true.
Like an open palm almost.
Oh, okay.
So it goes where the finger is. And then obviously the knuckle is like a curled fist. So it just goes, I don't know. It's fine with me because it just goes on the finger.
I guess when you put it like that, I do just need to shift my perspective on it. Because at first I just thought it looked weird.
I mean, it does look weird. Like it's a robot hand and you're sticking a toy ring into it.
Yeah.
Like, it looks weird.
Fair point.
They both look weird.
I am still going to look for like a Gouda Burn while we're in Japan.
Absolutely. 1,000,000%. Especially, we don't get to see it in either of these episodes, but apparently he has like a form where he combines with Bearkuma.
Right.
Or Bearkuma's like a tank. Yeah. Need those.
Yeah, need those.
Need them both.
Oh, God, do we?
Oh, speaking of Bearkuma, he is Goju Polar's weapon and he grabs him. Another great decision to have like a dual wielding signature weapon. You know, like Unicorn has the drill in one hand and Tegasword in the other.
Right.
It always looks cool. So him having like the knuckle on one hand and then Bearkuma is kind of like a second knuckle.
It's a second knuckle, but he shoots beams.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like he's got like 2 fist weapons equipped, which is good. It's good. Nice balance. No notes.
Yeah, I just hope that they capitalize on it.
Mm-hmm. I hope we see him box the fuck out of someone with Bearkuma and the knuckle.
God, that'll be sick. But I guess like with this episode, there's just so much going on in such a short time span. They do mention in this part, like you had mentioned, like there's the no ones without people in them, and this is immediately negated in the next episode. I hate it.
Yeah.
In the middle of their fight, well, not really in the middle, like Kumade pretty much.
We should say Hoaru like henshins to Goju Wolf and he's like fighting too.
Right, and then they go into like the whole like Nazi scene, the cheerleading squad. Interesting little thing about this
before
scene.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, before that, there is one moment where like Polar's like sizing up Hoaru, like how he fights. He's like, huh. And like he tries to catch him off guard, like punch him from behind. And Hoaru, like without looking, puts up like a hand to catch it.
It's pretty
Awesome.
sick. Great fucking
Awesome.
scene. Like,
just fucking cinema, as the kids say.
Yeah, like Kumade thinks he's hot shit. Nah, Hoaru just fucking caught his bitch ass.
Nah, Hoaru's got your ass. Like, you was Goju Wolf once, but now you old, man.
Yeah, how many times will we have to teach you this lesson?
Wait. Oh my God, I just thought of this. We have 2 fucking old men on the team.
Okay, I'm not going to categorize Kumade as an old man. That doesn't fucking count.
He's 10,026.
We'll get into my opinion on that later. But fucking in this scene,
the Nazis
show up. In this scene, they're cheering for like both sides, right? Like they normally do. The interesting part is when Hoaru like is introduced second, he's got like the Gozyuger signs, like it shows up at like the top and bottom of the screen. Doesn't do the same thing for Kumade.
Polar?
Yeah, for Polar, like, which is interesting. It's like, does he not count as a Gozyuger? This also is a thing negated immediately in the next episode, but I just thought it was a fun thing to point out.
It's true. I didn't notice. I guess maybe it's because he's like, he technically hasn't joined the team.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting.
They get into the world reforming battle, which is, I think...
what a name.
What a name. It is definitely not what this battle should have been called, because they're essentially just taking out the 2 no ones. Like the contest is taking out the 2 no ones. Kumade does it cleanly and quickly, and then
is Hoaru fighting the bouquet, or is he still fighting bellboys or no ones? Because I know like he's still fighting on the ground while Kumade does the other.
There are 2 no ones that are summoned. They're both no ones that have been previously fought before. Hoaru's fighting the one from episode
like
1,
no
and
one.
then Kumade is fighting the Disco No One from Green's episode.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he does it cleanly, super easily. And then I don't even remember what happens to Reds. But
I think he's still fighting that one, but then the baby orb embryo spawns.
Yes. Tega Naguru just appears and just starts wreaking havoc. I have reason to believe that that's why this no one just dies. Probably Tega Naguru just spawned on his bitch ass and he's just dead. Because he doesn't appear anywhere in the episode after this.
Maybe. I don't remember. But yeah, you're right. Tega Naguru is like swinging his arms, hitting fucking buildings. He's like, what happened? Why am I born?
What is my purpose?
Yeah. And then Polar steps up and he's like, come to me or whatever. And Naguru sends a big ass robot fist down and then Polar matches it with the knuckle.
That was so sick. My God. Climbs up the arm like Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, well, he's like, listen to me. Like, I'll tell you what to fight.
Yep, and then he
become mine.
Punches his face, and they end up in like a little like mindscape. This is just the wind blizzard.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. And he's like, Naguru's all like in a glacier, like he's frozen over basically.
Yes, but it's in the shape of a fist.
Oh, yeah.
I think it looks kind of stupid, but very cool theme-wise, I guess. And they're just kind of talking with each other. Kumada is like, hey, why'd you stick yourself in this ice fist? And then Tega Naguru is like, I don't know why I'm here. I don't want to do anything. Leave me alone. And then they have like a moment. It's kind of sweet where like Kumada is like, you just need to know more about the world. I'm going to be your teacher. Let me teach you.
Yeah.
And then he punches a hole in the ice.
It's not just teacher. He's like, I will be your god.
Yeah. God. And that whole theming that he does where it's like, I am going to be the new god of this world. I am your god. That I'm already tired of it. But
he's like, the world belongs to me. I will be the new god, better than Tega Sword. I'll show you what you need to do. Follow me. And Naguru's like, yes, Mashiro Sensei or Mashiro-san.
Yeah, he's like, I'm down. And then he's like, what's your name? Tega Naguru. Oh, that's kind of tacky. Let's give you a new name. Gozyuger.
Yeah, he's like Goo from Fist.
No, because he punches his fist. It's like, oh, that's a good burn. I'm going to call you Gozyuger.
Well, no, I remember he specifically says goo like fist.
Yeah.
Cause goo, yeah, but yeah, he makes a portmanteau as goo to burn. That's his name. He's goo to burn.
He's goo to burn.
And he transforms, or he was already transformed. Whatever.
No.
But he's being piloted
He's
now.
being piloted now. They go back to the real world, and a very small detail, but very interesting detail. When they respawn in like the real world, the building also just rebuilds itself. So just playing off the idea of, he does have the power to restructure the world. So that's kind of cool. I didn't notice that. It's the little thing.
That is cool. Yeah. Fire Candle shows up in a robot, and he's like, "Fire melts ice, idiot." Spoilers for fucking Fire Candle. He gets owned.
Yeah, fire melts ice. Now this ice is literally freezing his fire throughout the fight. And he's like, why is my fire getting frozen?
It's ice made by the god of destruction. Fire Candle confirmed moron.
Listen, all right, he's a candle. He's very proud of his flame.
God. When she generated him, she forgot to make him fucking smart. But yeah, one little, I don't know if this is awesome or if it's stupid, but they freeze Fire Candle's robot in place and they transform the goo to burn back to the fist and just
that's their final move. It's just the good old big old rocket punch.
It's a big ass fist flying at your face.
Honestly, if I saw that shit, I'd be terrified. I can't blame them for having that as a final move.
Looking up in the sky, you just see a shadow of a giant fist flying down the main street.
You would shit yourself.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, so the Candle gets fucking beat like he always does. I guess Hori finishes the guys on the ground. I don't remember. He does.
I wrote this down because it was notable. By this time, all of the team is back to normal. This is why we mentioned it earlier. Oh yeah, they're back to normal. They show up. They all transform, and they're all fighting off the little guys on the ground while Kumade is fighting. And this is the first time they get a combined Sentai finisher because they have not done that before.
Yeah, we get the first team finish. Yeah. It reminded me of the Dawn Brothers finish for the while that they used it before they had the Onitaijin, when they all play together. Yeah,
they all play together and they all like launch their final move at the enemy. So that was cool.
It was cool, and it's very Gozyuger because it's not like them like, okay, we'll help you out. It's like, no, it's my turn. No, I'm gonna do it. What? You're doing it without me?
It's very Gozyuger.
I'm gonna go. And then so they all end up doing it, and whoever's like, I didn't tell you guys to do that. And Sabino's like, we helped you out, like chill out. And he just fucking howls. He's like, argh!
Yeah. Oh god.
And they're all like, what the fuck? I guess Naguru being tamed is what brought them back to normal and restored their rings. That's the only thing that changed.
We get
so that
literally
has to
zero explanation for this. I pray we get an explanation for this. We won't. 100% won't. No. I'm putting my money on that.
I think the most explanation we're going to get is you noticing that the buildings got repaired. So I guess we're just be like, I guess he can just repair things like after he's calmed down.
Right. So that's cool.
Everyone's normal.
Everybody.
And we see next episode the cafe is back and whatever the apartment's, he restored, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So many unknowns. But I will say, like, in the middle of their fight with Fire Candle, he does say a line that really sticks with me when, like, Kumade is talking to Gudabert. He's like, remember, when you're fighting, you have to have a burning heart, but keep your head cool. I was like, all right, that's a pretty cool fucking line.
That's cool. Yeah.
We're just jumping everywhere this episode.
I know. My brain is fried, and we're only on the first episode. So everything, they get the little wrap up with the Gozyugers on the ground. And we find out Mashiro's new Tegasword wish, I guess, because you get a wish from beating getting all the rings still, maybe.
Right.
I don't know. But his new wish is to basically become a god, and he says he'll be a better god than Tegasword.
Oh, wait. He says, like, verbatim is, I have a wish, but I no longer need Tegasword for it. And then he transforms the ring that he stole, because he stole a ring from Hoenn.
Oh, yeah.
He transforms the ring into a blue ring, which is interesting. And then he follows it up with, I'll become a god greater than Tegasword. Which, this is crazy. He's essentially just rewriting the rules of the contest, I guess. But another little thing, like when he changes the ring blue in the opening, there's a scene where he changes their animal rings, the rings they use to transform. He changes those blue too.
Oh, wait, in his opening?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
It's the little things. There's so many little things this episode. I went crazy.
Maybe I'm so confused because I'm not perceptive enough. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe blue rings. They're just trying to sell you the same ring again, but blue. I don't know.
I mean, there is that possibility.
Yeah, we did talk way earlier about, well, what happens when the Sixth Ranger shows up? Are we going to get like Sixth Ranger rings? No. No, they're just the red. They're just the red rings, but blue.
Blue. Oh God, no, that would be awful. I feel like Toei would lose so much money on that if they tried it. There's no fucking way.
Maybe. Yeah, I think they're probably just gonna finish up the gold ring line. They're not gonna. Maybe like some of the Polar like toys will come with the blue Sentai ring.
Okay,
but I don't think they would release like the full waves.
Likely not. No.
Yeah, we also like we don't see him transform into it or anything, so we don't even know how big a deal the fucking blue rings are gonna be.
Yeah, we still don't know how he uses the Sentai rings, which something to expand upon. I guess there's more we don't know that we can be excited for.
I'm okay. Hold on, I'm thinking about something now.
Oh no!
So you need the 50 rings now to get your wish from Tegasword, right?
Right.
That's what. Am I understanding the Sentai War? Okay.
Yeah.
So is this just a completely different competition than like the Robo War 10,000 years ago, or did fucking Mashiro get all the rings by beating all the robots back then?
Okay.
But then the robots aren't back now,
Yeah.
so they can't do it that way.
He does have once again another little throwaway line where when he's talking to them about joining the battle, he's like, "Oh, you're joining the ring battle too?" He explicitly says collecting all of these rings won't change anything. So there's clearly something he knows that nobody else does.
Maybe Tegasword's evil. Maybe Tegasword's a piece of shit. He's a rat bastard. Like, why is this is the second like battle royale competition he's done, at least that we know of, and the guy who won the first one thinks he's full of shit.
Yeah.
So maybe he is fucked up.
Or it's the AI all over again. Who knows?
I feel like I'm an AI.
No, I've been talking to an AI this whole time. That's crazy.
Okay, that's episode 16.
That's episode 16. It's okay. We talked a lot about aspect of 17 and 16 already, so we're just gonna blow through this.
That's true. And also 17, much more simple episode.
Oh god, yeah. Back to basics with episode 17.
Yeah, 17 is very much like normal Gozyuger, but Polar is here.
Yeah,
now.
pretty much.
We got black and green just getting more rings off screen.
Yeah, why?
Fuck them.
Why?
Fuck them and fuck you. Yeah. Fuck this show for making me think the Sentai War was real. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
People get off screened or like insta-gibbed. Like,
it happens on the daily.
Yeah, I don't care anymore. The rings are fucking all Cassius bears to me now. I don't care.
Cassius bear, my love.
Yeah, you set them up. You made me think I'm gonna need to remember this or that it's important. That you fucking just diddly squat.
Oh god. Yeah, this episode is introduced. They're back in the cafe, by the way, as we talked about.
Yeah, the cafe back to normal. Landlady and kid back to normal. All the Gozyugers back to normal.
Yep, and then they're talking about, it's sports day is coming up. Oh god, there's a sports day troll breaking into elementary schools. That's just a predator. Japan, it doesn't have to be a no one. That's just a predator.
It is on the news. They're like, if you heard about the field day monster, whatever it is, really just breaks in and does all the field games.
Please report more on predators. We need more reports like this.
Oh my god. Okay, the landlady's son is like not happy about field day because he runs slow and he thinks everyone will be mad at him.
Yeah.
And you know what? I remember those days, like the relay race, being like putting pressure on yourself, being like, oh fuck, like I'm gonna lose it for everybody. Like, oh no.
Right.
I think it's a reasonable thing to have.
See, this is normal human behavior, not AI.
Mm-hmm. Not AI. It is this episode where the queen mentions the next ceremony where they need all the rings.
Right.
So is she gonna give birth to another Goo to burn? I don't know. She made she made like her fucked up wolf to caliber, so maybe she'll make like a black and purple Goo to burn.
Yeah, maybe.
Can she not just generate Goo to burn?
I mean, she generated Garyuda's fake wolf to caliber, so
yeah.
For all we know, she could do that. But she won't.
I guess maybe the one she would make wouldn't have the powers that Goo to burn does, which is what she wants, I guess. I don't know why she wants him to destroy the world.
Because it's in the prophecy, Scott. It has to go according to the prophecy.
I'm about to lose my mind.
Oh, God.
They go to the field. The kid. That's when the kid like tells him why he doesn't like it.
Yeah, and then Kumada is there. They're having a bonding moment, and he's like, "Pray to me. I'm the god. Pray to me. I will help you."
Oh God. Yeah.
And then No One Sports Day just shows up, and he's like, "You say sports day? I'm down." And then he teleports all of them, Gozyuger team included, who are not there, by the way. They all just get warped to like a field to do sports day things.
They all get tracksuits.
Yep, they all get tracksuits.
That's neat.
Opening plays completely back to normal, except you get little Goju Polar here and there. He's kind of like he's kind of overlaid, kind of like how Dragoku was.
He's not quite as silly where he's like upside down on the ceiling,
right?
But they do just try and find like ledges or anything behind them where they can just put him.
Yeah, it's very apparent and not very smooth.
Yeah, it's not very smooth, but I don't know. There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
I wonder if like the Six Ranger suit is just not done yet by the time they film the intro, because I imagine they have to film the intro pretty early.
Right. And I mean, like, it feels like for other Sentai series with their OPs, they have like just separate shots set up with the six. But it's definitely in more recent years where it's kind of like, oh, just like paste him on.
Just put him in the group shot somehow.
It's kind of unsettling.
There he is.
Yeah.
Hoeru super pumped for field day.
Super pumped.
Like as soon as the field, no one is like, we're gonna do this. Everyone's like, what is this real? Like, what's going on? Hoeru just steps forward. He's like,
down.
All right.
Let's go.
And then the intro plays, I think. This is when we find out about Polar's age.
Yeah.
I forget if someone makes a comment about age and he's like, I'm 26. Or am I 10,026?
And then Kijino's like, wait, so are you younger or older than me? I hated this scene. I hated it.
He was frozen like it looks like he's covered in rock, like he's in carbonite or whatever. On the edge of time, the edge of space time.
And when Gouda Burn was born, it released him. Why?
Yeah, when Gouda Burn was born, it released him. Again, why? The Sentai War or the Robo War was maybe not at the center of the Earth, but I thought it was. But how does he end up on the edge of space time if he was in the center of the Earth?
And on top of this, apparently Gouda Burn sought him out when he was just born. That doesn't make sense with the timeline.
Oh, Bear Kuma. Yeah. Bear Kuma, not Gouda Burn.
Oh, was it Bear Kuma? Okay.
I think Tega Naguru waking up is what woke him up.
Okay.
But yeah, it was Bear Kuma that went to him.
That still makes me mad. That's stupid.
Yeah. But also, like, so he wins the Robo War, uses his wish to save the world, but why is he in rocks? Why is he frozen?
Yeah, why is he sealed away?
Is that like part of the deal that Tegasword doesn't tell you? Is that why he's pissed at Tegasword? Like, you get your wish, but like you have to sacrifice your life.
What is this monkey's paw?
But then he doesn't die. This is very fucking. Oh my god! A Tegasword's a hand.
Oh no! He's a monkey's paw. He's been a monkey's paw the whole time. I'm peeking my mic.
He's a monkey paw sword.
Oh, who gave that monkey a sword? What?
Oh, it's like that Hellboy comic where it's always like the monkey has a gun. The monkey with a gun. The monkey has a sword.
Or like that stupid meme. It's like, what have you got there? A knife.
Knife.
No.
Oh. God.
Oh, God.
Yep. The Tegasword mystery of all.
Yeah. And this is essentially the backstory we get for him for right now. Like,
yeah.
He's just.
That's as much as we know.
Frozen in carbonite, 10,000 years. 10,026 years old.
10,000 years ago, he was 26, Goju Wolf. He won the Robo War, saved the world, got stuck there in rock for 10,000 years.
Yep. Timeline shenanigans.
That's him. On the edge of time.
On the edge of time. God.
On the edge of time.
And then immediately after we get this groundbreaking
How does he know it's been 10,000 years?
See, we don't know that.
How does he
either.
know?
It makes zero fucking sense.
How does anyone know? Does fucking Bear Kuma come up from hell because he's a demon? And he's like, oh, it's been 10,000 years since the Robo War. Good thing I can teleport to the edge of space-time to grab you and bring you to Earth.
It's been 1,000 years, and now we're going to conquer Earth.
You know what? It made sense. She was sealed in a dumpster for 1,000 years. She came out. I was like, I got it.
Oh, God. And then we go from these shenanigans back to the normal episode. Hoedo and Byakuya are doing a 3-legged race. And this is where you get the backstory why Hoedo's fucking pumped.
Yeah, Hoedo's trying hard. And Rikuo is like, why? Like, what's got you so amped up? And he was like, well, I had my whole childhood robbed of me by being stuck in AI-generated world.
I had no childhood. Let me have this.
Yeah, I always used to dream about things like field days, field trips.
Byakuya's like, wow,
cafeteria
that's
lunch.
pitiful. I feel really bad for you now.
Yeah, it's actually a good Rikuo scene because he's immediately like, wow, okay, I'll try harder. They both henshin and like they run and they win, but the ref is like, well, you lose because the tie around your ankles is the wrong color.
It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
It was
so
rigged.
They're rigged.
Yeah.
All the field day games are rigged. The ref is being paid off by the field nobody. Or was it field nobody or was it okay?
No, they have a bellboy named Goglago. He's got a name, so you know he's fucked.
Oh, thank goodness. There's more bells, please.
More bells.
So they lose that, and then they get to the cavalry battle. Oh, the kid is there too. We should mention that the kid is there.
Watching the whole time.
He's warped into this. He's like on the bench. They get to the cavalry battle. I don't understand because there were multiple rounds of the cavalry battle.
No, what happens was at the start of the cavalry battle, Kumada is like, all right, we'll take you on. I picked the kid. So he picks the kid. Yeah. They go into the cavalry battle. And then he runs up a rock and jumps into the sky. And the kid's scared. He's like, open your eyes. And he's just looking down at everybody. Like, he's not hyped for sports day at all until he's looking down at everybody. It's like, wow, this is so fucking cool. And now he's down. Why are you down? This doesn't make any sense.
The true spirit of sports day is being able to look down upon your peers.
Honestly, that's the message. Be better than everybody else. Get good.
I think before, like when he goes to grab the kid is also when he talks to the ref.
Yes.
Because we get a reveal later on that he bribes the ref over the ref's previous bribe so that the Gozyugers can win.
Because, capitalism. Once. He's the money guy. He's no one capitalism. I told you. Yeah,
he gives him a platinum gavel that's jewel encrusted or whatever.
I think that's actually like a reference. Like a dirty hammer is actually a thing.
Is it? I don't know.
I think it's just like bribe money, essentially. But yeah, same shit. Like it's a reference to like judges and like
bribing off judges.
Yeah, they've got like a gavel, so like you've got a dirty hammer if they're paid off. That's a thing.
Oh, I never heard about that. All right, anyway, the round with the kid ends, right? Like I don't even know if they win.
So they're in the sky, they dive down, they take one of the little bellboys because they have 2 bellboy teams.
They all have ribbons, right?
And they have 2 bellboy teams and like the no one sports day
team.
Yeah. And then they have like Goju Polar and the kid. Kid gets the headband off of one of the bellboy teams. And then everybody else is like, oh, they did it. We should participate too.
Yeah. But the kid is just gone. Because like Polar gets on top of like Hoedo and someone else's shoulders. And then the other 3 get together.
Right. After the kid gets the headband, it's like, all right, off you go. This is big adult stuff now. We'll take care of this. The kid's like, I bet. And then he just runs behind a rock, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's important.
And then Kinjiro pulls out the ring for Kirame Red. And then he turns to Kirame Red.
Oh,
This is a neat little thing because he draws out like little clones of himself. That's pretty much what Kirame Red's power is. Like de facto from the show. Like he could draw things and make them appear, essentially. Like he can create things from his drawing. So it's 1-to-1 the same thing. That's kind of cool.
I feel like this is double standards. Like to me, this is the same as the mentality from a few episodes ago. but here you are praising this and hating on that. Like,
Listen, I have a closer relation to Kira Major than I do to the mentality bullshit. But
yeah. But so they beat the bellboy team, and then don't they start fighting? Like they start like punching or something. The other cavalry that's underneath the no one.
Yeah,
right?
like they start fighting them normally while also doing the cavalry battle. It's really stupid.
Yeah, and he's like, that's against the rule.
Sumino gets up on top of Kinjiro's and his clones, and they fight off like the other bellboy team, while Hoaru, Ryugi, and Byakuya with Polar on top are all fighting like the no one.
Right.
But basically, like, they get both of their headbands. It's really stupid. And then the no one's like, it doesn't matter. This shit's rigged the whole time. I'm the winner. And then Gog Lego is like, hey, I've been paid off, you dumb bitch. The winner is
like, winner, Gozyuger.
And he's like, huh? And then he pulls out his hammer. It's like, I got paid. Bye.
But it's not goodbye.
It's not goodbye.
Boquette shows up, right?
Yeah.
Why is Boquette there?
Boquette shows up to put Goglago into a fucking mech to fight.
Is it? Oh, I know.
Yeah.
So way back when Tegajun is explaining about, like, you're right, Boquette, we need all the rings. She tells Boquette to, like, watch over the field day guy or something, right? Yeah. So Boquette shows up when they're actually fighting Field Day Man. They beat the shit out of him on the ground.
And they pull a kid out of him.
Yeah, they pull a kid out. And then Polar turns to the landlady kid and he's like, hey, like, get this kid out of here.
Yep.
And he piggybacks him and he runs away. And then Boquette and the fucking referee Bellman are there.
Yep.
He does get into a robot, you're right.
He does get into a robot. Gouda Burn shows up.
He's just like, okay, it's Gouda Burn versus Boquette in the next round of the field day.
I fucking
and she's like, what?
hate this. They carry the field day, they carry the sports day theme to the very end. Like, they will not drop it.
Even after the number one field day guy is dead.
Yep.
They're still doing it.
And Bouquet's like, what the fuck is this? Why am I doing this? Like, she's even questioning it.
Is this even a field day thing? They're basically like, all right, you got to pick which sheet to run through. One of them is normal. The other one's a big mud pit.
I mean,
I don't know that. That's like a game show.
yeah,
That's not field
it's
day.
It's a game show thing for sure. It's off the rails. This is definitely AI generated. Like, there's no other explanation for it. Like, they took every concept of like people competing in games and they tossed it into like AI.
I don't know anymore. But Boquette is like, a lady doesn't get covered in mud. Like, she doesn't want to do it. And she runs through and she's the one who falls in the mud, of course.
Yep. And then she gets mad and she evacuates. She's like, this sucks. I'm out. And then Gogla goes like, oh, okay. And then fucking Kumada is like, oh no, I gotta kill you for my complete victory. So you're dead. And then he punches him.
Yeah. And he's like, no, I'm sorry, number one field day guy. Yeah, so he's dead. As per the status quo, as per the status quo, no named Bell shall survive an episode.
Yeah, it's kind of like wearing a red uniform in Star Trek.
Mm-hmm. You just gotta die.
You just gotta die.
Yeah, we go back to the kids, and our kid is like, oh, like, you're bad at the sports day too? You were practicing? Let's practice together. And then the kid who was in the field day monster is like, and then they run off to go practice.
And then wholesome ending. And Bear Kuma's trying to collect a debt from them, and Kumada's like, no, we can do things for free.
Yeah, he's like, sometimes pro bono work is
And then
good.
Bear Kuma gets visibly upset.
Yeah, Bear Kuma is like, no, it's not.
It's like, what the fuck you mean work for free? We're fucking hustling right now. And that's the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the end of the episode. Good episode, I think. You know, being connected to the previous one makes it like hard. But I think it's a good episode for Polar just to see that he is like heroic.
Right.
Like, he went out of his way to talk to that kid when he was sat on the bench. You know, he's got like the kind of thing Hoeru does where he solves the problem unconventionally, except his is just fucking with money.
Yeah, that checks out. Like, it's a good reset, I guess, after the chaos that was episode 15, because it is very much like back to the Gozyuger formula.
Yeah, 15 and 16, crazy times.
Crazy times.
17, back to normal.
I mean, 18, we get the preview, and they're gonna do like a detective showdown, so that'll be something.
Oh yeah, something like that. So yeah, probably Sumino focus too. We were just talking about her.
Thank God.
Eating focus. Yeah, it should be fun. It should be fun.
Should be fun. And now,
I still have more to say.
Go for it.
Very good child actors in this episode.
Yeah.
Or at least our main kid. I like him. He's a good actor.
I'm glad he's the only consistent child, because probably like we're gonna see more of him. He is the landlady's kid anyway.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? There's another kid actor right now with where we're at in Gavv, and he's also a pretty good kid actor.
Yeah. Oh God, that is a great transition.
I think it's not fair. I think it's not fair that Japanese shows have good kid actors, and then Power Rangers they find like the most wooden fucking never acted before in their life 7-year-old.
You take that back.
To be like,
you take that back. I love watching Turbo Blue do it.
I'm not talking about Justin.
Justin was great.
I'm just saying like the kids they would get for episodes would be like, oh, are you the Power Rangers?
Whoa.
Yeah, I saw the monster over there.
Listen, the standards, they're just a little bit different.
You know what it is? It's fucking Saban wouldn't hire. He was non-union. They couldn't get the good kid actors.
Non-union actor.
Mm-hmm. That's what it was.
Scraping the bottom of the fucking barrel, huh? That's just how it is.
He would go to his kids' like classrooms and be like, "Who wants to be a Power Ranger?"
Oh boy! They give them $20, so they do their thing.
Yeah, $20 in the 90s, Dominic?
You're right. $10 and a pizza.
They were lucky to get like there you go. $10 and a coupon for half off on a pizza.
Oh no, it's one of those like book club coupons you get from like school for like your personal
for the
pan
reading.
pizza.
Yeah. He just bought a bunch of the coupons.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Oh,
we've lost.
Yeah, no, we've lost. Segment.
Again.
Oh.
No.
Oh God. Sorry, go ahead.
Again, I just really want to stress that I like Gozyuger a lot. I think what they're doing is really fun and interesting, and I'm invested. It just hurts to think about it. It hurts so much to try and understand where they're going. I have no clue.
You're so...
Now we're gonna get like 10 more episodes of just normal Gozyuger, and then something else crazy is gonna fucking happen.
At this rate, yeah, we're gonna get a big series-changing moment like every 15 episodes. It'll be crazy.
This is crazy. I don't know. Okay, you can do it now.
Let's get on to something with consistency. Segment change.
Segment change. I don't know if I can talk about this now. My brain is fucking melted.
It's okay. There's a lot more to work with in Gavv, because, you know, we're working off of last episode because we got connected episodes. We have consistency here. We have storylines that make sense. Hanto is pissed.
As someone, editing the podcast, I noticed that we talk more about Gavv than Gozyuger, because obviously, like, one of them's like in the late stages, so we have more to say than the other one that's just starting. Yeah. And I'm just looking at how like long we've recorded right now.
Yeah.
And it's almost been like 2 hours and we haven't even started Gavv.
Because there was so much to talk about. It was crazy.
There's so much to talk about. Oh God. Okay, Gavv 38. You're right. Hanto, what is he doing?
He's pissed.
He's pissed. It's been 18 years he's been looking for this dog-faced motherfucker.
Oh God, we're working with a 2-digit number of years right now. Thank God.
I can understand the timeline.
Oh God, Kenji is the killer of his mother.
Yep, and the last episode ended off with him being like, let me get the kid home. Like, I'm not going to run away anymore. You can kill me. We open with them at Happy Pare. Obviously, it's nighttime. Everyone's upset. Yep. And Sachika's like, is Kenji a bad person? Like, he's really nice to the little kid. And Honto's just like, he killed my mom. Like, are you serious right now?
Understandingly losing it. Understandingly crashing out.
I'd be like, are you insane? Like, obviously, we're going to build towards Hanto, like, not taking revenge. Like, this guy's redeemed, whatever. But just, like, immediately after finding out that that's the guy who killed his mom, she's like, is he a bad guy?
I mean, okay.
Maybe your mom was evil.
Okay, Hanto in this scene does admit, it's like, listen, Granite as a whole, I get it. They're people like us. But that dude, he killed my mom.
Oh, something we'll touch on this later,
Uh-huh.
but we get this like exact dialogue again later on from a different character.
We
I think it's
do.
really
Oh, it is really interesting. I agree. We'll get there. It's really good.
Yeah.
Nice
We'll get there.
foil. Oh God, I'm so excited because we're getting consistency.
Yeah, so he's crashing out,
crashing
and
out.
they're like, "What is it?" They're like,
Shoma-
"We'll go visit them or something, right?"
like, listen, we'll go see them. We'll like talk about it. Like Shoma convinces Hanta. He talks him down. It's like we'll talk to them. Like we'll figure out like what to do. And then they go from that scene immediately to Jeeb crashing out.
Yeah, Jeeb is losing his mind because he lost again, obviously. And then we get a little flashback to like minutes before this happened, which is interesting structurally, where Nielv offers Jeeb the surgery for the bitter driver, the black Gavv.
Yep.
And he's like, you put that in me? Like, no way. Like, I hate him. You want me to look like him? Like, what the fuck?
And I will also note that like, during this scene, he does have Sheeta's form on as well. Like he's crashing out as Sheeta.
He's looking in the mirror like he transforms into Sheeta,
Right.
and then he remembers this part,
which is really interesting. Lizelle comes down.
Yeah. So, before that, like when he's talking to Niel, Lizelle like calms him down,
right?
And she's kind of like, "You have to do this. You need to get stronger to avenge Sheeta."
Oh,
and it's like again, like
super toxic.
This is super toxic. Not great for Jeeb.
Not great for Jeeb.
But it is. I mean, if you look at it, like it just as it is, it's like two people pressuring him into surgery.
Yeah, it's insane.
Ooh.
Okay, but there is like a little sweet part of this scene that I think it's interesting. It's sweet in the worst way because he's looking in the mirror. Lizelle comes down the stairs. It's like, listen, it's okay. We'll be able to beat him. You'll get the surgery. Everything will be fine. But you'll notice in the mirror, like you can see that he's in Sheeta's form. But when Lizelle's calming him down, he looks back in the mirror. You never see him change back into like his normal like Jeeb form. But in the mirror, he's Jeeb, but he's still wearing Sheeta, which is a weird like theme tonal thing where it's kind of like, yeah, Lizelle is a manipulative like cunt, but at the same time she grounds him. Like she's the only reason he's still kind of stable. So it's kind of sweet, but it's also really awful.
Yeah, it's not a good thing that she's the person keeping him stable.
Yeah, absolutely not.
But that's interesting. I didn't notice that.
It's funny. You notice a lot of things when you watch things twice.
Oh, yeah. Jeeb very much not doing well.
No, not doing well.
This poor boy. But he does get the surgery. Oh, that's later.
That's later. We go to the next scene. It cuts to Lakia with Dente. He's like, hey, my Vram system is fucked. Can you fix it?
Oh, well, first Dente's like, I still haven't finished your antidote.
Yeah. By the way.
And then Lakia's like, oh, my ship broke. Can you fix it? And Dente's like, oh, I don't know.
And then he shows him the
pulls
pudding.
Out pudding. Yeah. And Dente's like, oh, boy.
All right, you got it, boss.
You got it, boss. Oh, something I wanted to note about the opening that makes me very unhappy. In the opening, like you noticed, after a certain episode, someone else disappeared in the family shot. And I couldn't help but notice in these openings now for these episodes, they don't disappear anymore.
No, they don't disappear anymore.
They do fucking motherfucking Lango stomach is not turning to ashes the way Sheeta did. Or he did that one episode after he died.
Yeah. No, it's just a blank cut to the CEO holding the dark treat.
Yeah, like that scene is still different, right? Because it was Lango before, but now it's the CEO. But the when their family is walking towards like the thing, Lango at first like faded away the way Sheeta did.
Yeah,
but he doesn't anymore.
I don't know why they changed that. It's a little weird. They don't normally do that.
He might not be dead, unfortunately.
No, he's dead. Now that fucker
I
is
wanted
gone.
to be. I really, truly hope he's gone. Because I think if they bring him back, like he's already been beaten. Like they can give him a power up, but then it's just like he doesn't even have anything. Like he doesn't have stomach ink anymore. He doesn't really have any interesting reasons for hating Shoma anymore. Yeah. Like, you bring him back for why?
They won't. They
just
won't.
to spite
Don't
me.
worry. No. No, he's not coming back. He's gone. He's gone. I assure you.
It's like I'm a kid. Like, you have to check my closet for monsters before I go to bed.
Let me ground you the way Lizelle grounds Jeep real quick.
It's fine, honey. Longo's not in the closet. He's not
really can't hurt you. Longo in the closet. Oh God. Oh
yeah. yeah, so they go, we see the three of them go to the sweets place.
They go to confront Kenji.
Yeah, Shoma, Hanto, and Kenji step out while Sachika distracts the family. And he basically like owns up to it. He's like, I ran a little shitty candy shop, but I went bankrupt and I got fucking addicted, which is
it's real.
That's real shit. And he's like, he came to the human world to steal people.
Yep.
Oh, he mentions it was before human presses.
Yeah.
So like, I guess he was literally, I mean, we saw Hanto's mom like on the table.
Yeah, she did get vatted.
Yeah. At one point they were just taking people whole. Like, how does that work? I wish we could see one.
I mean, kidnapping, I suppose. Just that this is just them being real.
Right. But I mean, we don't know like how, the part-timers and the minions and stuff can only come through dimensions like at specific doors or whatever, right? So are they like dead ass like knocking people out and then dragging them all the way back to a door?
Oh man.
It feels like before presses they were it was very hard.
Very inefficient. Yeah, no.
Yeah, inefficient.
God, when you put it like that, like they clearly worked hard to build up their empire.
I know. It's been a lot of work. How many years just to get the press technology down? But also, like, the presses happen from the tongue. Like, the tongue wraps around and then boom, press, right?
Like, I'm assuming that that's something that Njolv just developed over time. Because...
So do you think, like... Because all Granutes have the tummy mouth.
Right.
So is the big wrapping tongue, like, an invention?
It's gotta be. Like, it's gotta be modifications. Because, like, even when Lakia was still, like, doing things, they did have to modify them to use the Vram system. So I'm assuming they've just been, like, every part-timer is just fitted with this tongue at, like, when they start working. But, like, even with Komel... Like, you don't really see him use it, so maybe at that time it just wasn't developed.
I think, yeah, as far as the timeline goes, I think Komel was probably before the presses. Right. Just given... Well, I don't know. I think that way, but I can't remember any reason why I think that way.
Which is fine. Because there isn't really a consistent reasoning for why they haven't just used the press like system from the very beginning. And even like when you look back at Hanto's memory of his mom getting like swiped up by Kenji, it's like him just jumping into frame and just kind of like grabbing her, right? Like, you don't see beyond that.
It looks like he just jumps in, like, separates them, and he's, like, mauling the mom. Like, we don't see him run away with her. It just looks like he's, like, smacking her.
Yeah. Which is, it has to be before the press system. I can only imagine that they just started experimenting on part-timers around that time and figured out how to do it efficiently.
Well, yeah, he confirms that his stuff was all before the press.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, but then Hanzo's like, that fucking matter?
No, it doesn't matter. You killed my mom. You killed
my fucking mom.
And Kenji's on his knees, literally begging for like time to finish developing the sweets for the family.
But before that so when he reveals that when he first met up with like is it Ando? Is that the family or whatever?
Yes.
When he first met the Sweets family, like he was gonna jack them. Like this was not like he was already redeemed and he hooked up with them. Like he got in with that family to kidnap them for dark treats. 100%.
And then things changed.
Yeah, seeing their like passion and love for making sweets reminded him of like who he used to be before the addiction.
Yeah, which is crazy. That's so human.
Mm-hmm. It's very human. It's very inspirational. But that reminded him of who he was. And he was like, what the fuck am I doing? I got to stop this shit. And then he's been like straight and narrow ever since. Yeah. Did not kill the dad. Probably confirmed.
Yeah. Like he beat the addiction. Honestly, very commendable.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you're right. So he gets on his knees. He's like, you can kill me. Like, I understand, but like, please let me finish this menu so the shop will like continue. Like I owe them everything. Like, let me repay them. Yeah. And Shoma is obviously like, this guy's good. Like, in his mind, like, I don't want Hanto to kill him. And Hanto's like, you have until the menu's done. And he's like, we have a scene of Hanto like thinking, he's like, I'm giving him time, like, and then I'll take his life. And he's like, is that what would that make you happy? Or is that what you would want, Mom? Oh, God. Like he's already struggling.
Yeah, he's already struggling. And God, Yusuke Hino, giving him the name on the podcast, this actor can do wrong. God, I love him.
That's crazy. I forgot. I remember we looked up his name at one point. I can't believe you remembered it. Or did you look it up just for this?
I wrote it down and now I'm going to remember it till the day I die. God, Yusuke Hino.
He's great.
He is. I got to watch his other work.
Yeah. I think he's, it's kind of, I want to say like, how am I trying to say what I'm trying to say? He's given like the most dramatic scenes. Like Hanto is a character.
Right.
Like I feel unfair to say like he's just the best performer of all of them because Hanto as a character is given the most to do. Like dramatic.
Right.
But he's given the most to do and he's doing it really well. So he's my favorite.
Yeah. Like honestly, hands down.
Mhm.
You could just see it in all the little choices he makes when he's like acting out the scene. Like it's perfect.
Man, I don't know if Hanto is my favorite secondary writer.
Ooh.
But he might be. He might be.
That's fair.
It's hard.
Who's he contesting with?
Okay, for right now, I've only seen like 4.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it's
That's
fucking
fine.
I like Baron a lot in Gaim. I don't know if he's my favorite, but I just like that he's like a rival all the way through. I think that's interesting.
Right.
But I really like Knight, Kamen Rider Knight or Ren from Ryuki. He's very much like the Vegeta almost.
The Vegeta.
Like where like they're friends, like they even live together, like they live in the same room.
That's cute.
But because of like the rider war that they're in, like he's constantly like, don't get close to me, like we're not friends, I have to beat you. And he has very like a clear motivation, a very personal motivation to why he needs to win.
Right.
I don't know, I like him a lot, but like I like fucking Hanto a lot too. I don't know, he's up there for sure, which is funny because I don't know, like going into Gavv, I was like, oh, I don't really like the suits, and I still really kind of don't.
Yeah.
But like the character work and the writing is like shining through the suits that I don't care about.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like maybe Hanto is my favorite secondary writer, but Valen isn't. If that makes sense.
That does make sense. I see where you're coming from. I do kind of want to see how he like holds up to Fua because I do know you're watching 01.
Oh yeah. Oh, so far don't like that guy.
Yeah, so far don't like him, which is fair. Like I don't know how.
I think I'm
deep you've
supposed to
gotten into-
not.
Yeah.
Though. No, barely.
God, he gets so much development though, so I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how you react to him.
Oh, okay. I mean, I also hate Aruto right now.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't like anyone in 01 so far.
Oh God, a lot happens in that series. That's all I'll say. Like there's a lot that's gonna be going on towards the end. But I think Hanto.
Who is your favorite secondary?
Ooh, my favorite secondary. That is a good question. I do really like Build secondary.
Oh, the dragon guy.
Yeah, he is a pretty interesting character throughout, and he's a nice foil to like Build, like character wise, and overall like their dynamic as friends is really cool throughout the series. I don't know, like if I were to pin him up against like other secondaries, I don't think he would be like the best secondary, but character wise I do think he's up there. I like you said, like Valen may not be your favorite, but Hanto is. I think it's the same kind of deal here. Oh man, I'd have to go into like, I'd really have to go into my backlog because like there are some oh man, like Deno had a really good secondary too. Oh God. Okay, I'd have to think about it.
Notice neither of us mentioned Keiwa.
Oh God, no, no.
That's it's not by accident.
Keiwa had a lot of flaws about him, and even when he did get Bujin Sword, I think that there were just too many issues to really.
I think if Bujin Sword had worked, like if they had really put their all into that little arc for him, I think he would be higher for me.
Yeah, no, I think what they did with that arc was a shame. They gave it like 2 episodes and like a fart.
It feels like such a bait and switch. Like, man, they could have had something. Like, they were cooking.
Yeah.
Like, the guy who always wanted world peace, like, the optimist, all that, slowly, like, losing it to the harsh reality of the world until he becomes a villain. Like, that's good shit.
Yeah.
And then they were just like, nope.
No.
He was bad for like 2 episodes. He didn't even kill anybody.
No, he didn't.
He should have at least killed Nadge Sparrow.
Yeah, he should have. I think he deserved that.
He straight up killed his sister.
Yeah, killed her sister, used her as an experiment. It was awful.
I don't know. Bujin Sword let down.
It was.
Although I'll say this, for being a reused like suit, Bujin Sword looks great.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
For being the jumbled mass of reuse that it is. Like it's literally just a bunch of pieces from all the other forms like spray painted black. Looks real
Oh
good.
god.
Looks real good.
I guess you're right.
Anyway.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
back to Hanto's turmoil.
Yeah, Hanto's turmoil. God. Like, and then right after that scene, we get Glotta. God, do we get Glotta?
Oh.
She's just like doing work. She's looking at their new part-timers. It's like, God, you're all fucking awful. And then she looks at her minions like, I gotta make an example out of somebody.
Yeah, she's like, I need to start taking out some of the guys at the bottom.
Yeah, which has been her thing the entire time, I guess. Like, we already knew it was coming. She was always going to be Komal's killer.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I mean, next episode, we directly get confirmation of that.
Yeah, it's just Glotta doing Glotta thing.
Again, like, just like with Lango when he had his like few episodes before he got exploded, it's like they're giving me good stuff with the family, but it just makes me even angrier that they had nothing until now.
Yeah.
Right? Like this episode and the next episode especially sets up a lot about Glotta. Like a lot about who she is, what she values, the face she puts on to the world.
Right.
All this interesting, deep shit. She's dying next episode.
100%.
Dude. Like she's dead in 18. Like you can't fucking just do everything about a character right before they die every time.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Glotta's even worse than Lango. Like, I don't know. It depends. Pick your poison. Like Lango, we saw a lot of him, but he didn't fucking do anything, right? He was just at the table always saying the same stuff. Glotta straight up disappears for like 15 episodes in the middle of Gavv. Like she has that fight against Hanto with the scythe and we're like, whoa. And then she's just gone.
Yeah.
Like not even in the most of the table scenes.
It is pretty.
And now they just shove her in. They shove her in right now and they give her shit that she can work with. Like next episode, we're going to do it. A lot of good shit with Glotta is going on.
God, I felt so
but it
bad.
Doesn't,
yeah.
It doesn't matter because
she's dead.
It's over. She's dead.
Death flags everywhere.
I get like looking at a show, you're like, well, you don't need to know this about Glotta like 20 episodes ago. Like it doesn't matter. We're not going to have her do anything for 20 more episodes. But it's like one, like that's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And two, the longer we have to like think about characters and like settle and like see what they're like and like pinpoint like, oh, they're going to make like a decision like this at this point. Cause like, I know that they behave like this. Like that's what is interesting. That's what makes dialogue scenes interesting. If I knew who each of the member of the Stomach family was and like what their goals were and how they felt about things, when you show them at a table talking about the business, I'm like, ooh, like they don't like that because they don't think this way. Or like, ooh, he's secretly doing this. That's intrigue. That's interest. I'm in.
Yep.
Look at the fucking most popular show from like the last half decade. It's fucking, I haven't even seen it, but it's called Succession.
Yeah.
And I know it's just about a fucking family corporate business where they're trying to screw each other over.
Yeah.
You can make shit like that captivating. And the fact that they shoved this shit in now makes me be like, okay, they could have done something like this.
They could have.
And then it makes me even angrier that they didn't do it so long ago.
Which is fair. I 100% get where you're coming from, and I 100% agree. Just Glotta as a character needed this so badly, and they just squandered it. Like, they're squandering it, and it's already the end of the series.
It's the end of the series. It's for sure the end of Glotta. I don't want to say too little too late, because what they've set up, I'm like, wow, that's really interesting. That's fun to play with. But they're not going to play with it, because it's over.
Oh, God.
I don't know why they're like, I mean, production is rushed. You got a year. Who knows how far ahead they plan things. And even if you have things planned out ahead, as you're writing episode by episode, you can't really like look back or look forward and see like, oh, I forgot, like I left them behind, or like they've been struggling for a few episodes. I need to give them more focus. Like I get it. It's hard. But like, man, I think Gavv is a great season of Kamen Rider. And I think it could be one of the best if the family was written to be interesting the whole time.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. Like you've put into words everything that I've been thinking. Like, it's pretty much true. Like, it could be so great. It could be one of the greatest Kamen Rider seasons, but like they fucked up the writing and the pacing of like this aspect so badly. It feels awful.
It feels awful because it's literally exactly like Lango, where we're like, oh, maybe he does care about his siblings. Oh, he thinks about this way. And then he got exploded, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And it's the same with Glada, and we'll get into it again. Next episode has much more Glada stuff that we'll talk about, and it's very interesting. It's very compelling. It retroactively makes like the 3 scenes she's had the whole season before more interesting. But it's just like, come on.
Yeah.
It's okay. We gotta So she's set up. She's gonna cull the bottom of the leaderboard, basically.
And then Jeeb, we get a little scene with Jeeb. It's post-op. He's got he's got the Gavv in him now.
Yeah, he's got the bitter driver. He's given the French fry driver or French fry gochizo. It's not actually French fry, like veggie straws. Fries. It's like the potato veggie straws in like a bag. He gets given that gochizo, and Lizelle is very happy, which is not good.
Yep, it is not good.
Oh, we get a scene. Shoma goes to visit Lakia to talk to him about what's going on with Hanto and the wolf guy and Kenji. And Lakia, we alluded to this scene earlier. Lakia is like, I've come around. Like, I would forgive a Granute if they decided to stop the dark treats.
Right.
Like, I'd be he's like a hypocrite if he doesn't.
Right.
He's like, I changed. But then he's like, except for who killed Como.
Yeah, I'd still fucking kill him. That's what he says.
I would still kill them. They are the reason all of this started. Like, for him, basically, like, that's what dragged him into all this. He's like, I will kill them.
And he even says, like, this is my reason for existing now. I have to kill Komel's killer. And Shoma is like looking at him. It's like, are you all right? Like, you look like you were saying that to convince yourself more than anything.
Ooh.
Like,
ooh.
Oh, God. It was... Like, it's a good show of like Shoma's empathy and Shoma's like being able to read people and perception. And then like, it's a good scene for Lakia too, because it's like, he doesn't even realize that he's trying to convince himself because he's just been so in it the whole time. It's like, gotta find Komel's killer. But like, his character being developed to the point where it's like, do I have to find Komel's killer still? Like, or
do I have to kill them?
Right. Like, just the way they got to this point where it's like, yeah, I'd still kill Komel's killer, like, even if, like, they were trying to reform themselves. Which also plays into the whole I'm so mad.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? Oh, he does have a really cool line, like, when he's explaining, like, that he would forgive Granutes now.
Right.
He says, I'm no stranger to sin.
Ooh, that is a good
Which
line,
is, like, so cool. It's so fucking cool.
God, like, just this whole set of scenes between Hanto and Shoma and Lakia are just like the most compelling emotional scenes that counterbalance so badly how the family was handled.
Exactly. Oh, and again, this is the scene we were talking about way at the beginning when the Hanto's like, I'll still kill him, like whatever.
Right.
This is like the parallel. We mentioned like when we got the little Hanto Lakia arc, they're like, oh, their like motivations are really similar.
Right.
And I mentioned before, I think I did, how like Jeeb is kind of like gonna parallel Hanto with revenge.
Oh, you did. Yes.
But now I'm thinking like it's not just Hanto, it's like Hanto and Lakia.
Yeah, Hanto and Lakia. Like
it's like a 3-way parallel going
the
on.
revenge menage a trois.
Yeah, because I mean, we resolve Hanto's like revenge arc right here. Jeeb's revenge arc is in the middle, like a mid break, and then next episode we start Lakia's revenge arc. Like we got 3 revenges meeting at the crossroads.
God, it's like a convoluted love hexagon.
See, but like, again, like the fact that all this culminates like right now, I think is good writing because you have like 3 people seeking revenge and you're culminating them all at the same time. That's cool. Right. And then I just look back at the fucking family and I'm like, come the fuck on.
Yeah, come on. You had every opportunity.
You can, like, I 100% believe that this writer can write.
Oh, yeah.
They've made way more good episodes than bad.
For sure.
But like, they have one glaring weakness this
like,
season.
It's the pacing. It's the pacing issues. Like, that's the only thing. And it's not even like for the whole series. It's just the family. The family is the only issue.
It's just the family storyline. Oh. Okay. Blah, 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 blah.
We're getting heated.
Yeah, we are. So Hanto goes to the sweet shop again and he talks to the kid and he's like, do you like Kenji? And the kid's like, I love Kenji-san. In fact, we would have had to shut down if Kenji-san wasn't here. He knows how to make everything. Yeah. When I grow up, I'm going to work alongside him and he's going to teach me the business.
Yep. And then you could see the conflict in Yusuke Hino acting out of his mind, the conflict.
You can see like the fire like die in his eye.
Yep. Oh, Jesus.
Because like he would, it's like he would do the same thing to this child that was done unto him.
Right.
This kid already lost his dad, and now he's going to take away his surrogate dad.
Yep.
Hanto.
And then, like, at that point, the sweets are completed, I think. And then...
Yeah, they invite everybody over.
Yep.
And they're all, like, looking at all the animals. And Sachika eats the butt of the elephant one, which is I made a note of because it was funny.
Nice.
And they're like, it's really good. Like, I'll take a picture and put it up on Twitter. And then Kenji, like, takes off his apron and, like, he nods at Hanto. And they walk out to underneath the bridge.
Yep. Oh, God. Underneath the bridge. It's where all the dramatic scenes happen.
Yep. So before that, Shoma and Lakia are like, oh, like I'll come he's going to take him to the sweet shop, right?
Yes.
He's like, oh, like come have animal food. And they're walking. He's like, did you hear from like Koda-kun or whatever? The helmet boy, basically. Yeah. We don't get a reply, which first of all, like, come on, at least let us know how he's doing. But then Jeeb attacks.
It's like, sup. I have a new Gavv. Opens up his belly.
The black Gavv. And they're like, what? And he puts in the French fry and becomes...
Bucky Sticks is the name of the Gozyuger. So
he doesn't have a rider form.
He doesn't have a
right? It's just Jeeb.
Common Rider Jeeb.
Common Rider Jeebu. Bucky Sticks. It's another bitter Gavv. Remold, recolor. I guess I don't mind this one.
I wouldn't call it a recolor because like the frontal design is just completely different.
Right. But it's still like, it's like a new form for bitter Gavv.
Yeah.
Because you can see, it still has like the shaping of the bitter Gavv.
Yeah,
suit.
It's still got the base. I see where you're coming from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's inoffensive, I guess is the best way to put it.
It's fine. Like the all black and then the blue eyes, it's a neat look, I guess. The silver on the legs is kind of weird.
I do feel like they had the opportunity to like maybe make it like an upgraded Jeeb form, because like we've seen Jeeb's form. He's like a little like wolf hyena thing.
Wolf, lion, hyena, canine.
Yeah.
Feline
I feel
thing.
like they could have played on that, but they just didn't, and it's a missed opportunity. But also, like, you work with what you got, I guess.
I feel I'll just say that, like, obviously everything's snack themed, so they're kind of fucked.
Yeah, that's true.
But like Jeeb not having a white and black form, like, really, come on.
Yeah, they dropped the ball.
Their whole aesthetic of the twins was white and black. Oh, and we'll get into this, I guess. There's another bitter Gavu like remold, recolor kind of thing for the movie that I've seen.
Oh, okay.
It is the best bitter Gav look.
And it's in supplementary material, baby.
Yeah, why is it in the summer movie?
That's always what happens.
It's like all white bitter Gav with like red like lightning and then like purple visor. Like it's the best bitter Gav has ever looked. It'll be on screen for like 8 minutes. Come on.
I mean,
come on.
Yeah, that's normal though. It's not out of the question. It's not out of the norm. Like even secondary writers get all of their coolest forms in the supplementary material. So likely we're going to get like Super Valen in like another movie or in like side material. It's just the unfortunate way of the world.
Was it like what a Super Choco Frappe?
Over Valen.
How do you go beyond over Whoa. Over Master Valen?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait.
Like they'll do shit like that.
He's cooking.
Like I guess like my most recent and most like my prime example of this is in Geo. They had Grand Geo where he has like the stupid clocks all over his body. They did the same thing for Gates, but like he doesn't get it in the main series. He gets it in supplementary material where he becomes like Grand Gates or like Savior Gates. I can't remember the name of it, but he gets like the stupid clocks all over his body in the same way, and they all represent like the secondary writers.
Is it Gates or Gaze?
Gates.
Oh.
Yeah. I do think it's weird to spell it like that too. But yeah, like secondary writers get all of the best shit in supplementary material. Same thing's going to happen to Valen. Guarantee it.
What is the name of the form where Geo has like all the little gold statues on him?
Yeah, that's Grand Geo.
Is that? Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, no, it looks awful. I agree.
Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page.
I think most of the internet agrees. Geo did not have the best suit design.
Okay, good. Okay, so Jeeb's attacking.
Yeah, Jeeb's attacking.
Immediately fucking takes out Lakia.
Honestly, like, what a power scaling buff. Like, you see Lakia in base form get swept by Jeeb.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they both go base form.
Yeah.
Obviously, Lakia doesn't really have an upgrade yet, so that's fine. But Shoma just starting off with Pop and Gummy, like, that's disrespectful, bro.
A little bit, yeah.
You could at least go, like, Blizzard Sorbet or something.
Because he did beat, like, Jeeb as Blizzard Sorbet in Jeeb's base form.
Last episode.
So it's kind of like, going into popping gummy is pretty fucking disrespectful.
Like, for real. Like, it's the bitter driver. Like, you know what the bitter Gavvs were like power-wise.
Nah, zero threat.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's just Jeeb popping gummy. Yeah, so he has first of all, he has the Bake Magnum as well.
Right.
Which I guess after the President Shrimp Head, we're just going to get every bitter Gavv to have the Bake Magnum. For some reason. But he has that, and then he like taps it on the sword, and that makes his like finisher slash or whatever, and that's what Kit takes out Lakia.
Oh, is that what happened?
Kinda
I thought he fed something to the sword, but
Well, he taps the Bake Magnum on it.
Oh.
Kind of like how Shoma taps the Gochizo on the caking whip thing.
Yeah, okay, you're right. I see.
Yeah. Again, the bitter sword just way better than Shoma's stupid ass red sword.
It is.
You can do stuff with it, not just launch a little Gochizo on a car that does nothing.
I mean, it's funny. It's comedy.
Is it? So yeah, he finishes off Lakia. Shoma stops fucking around and goes over Master.
Yeah, and then immediately destroys him.
Yeah, he's just fucking fucked up. Like Overmaster's so fast that Jeev can't even see him.
And they do this.
And he switches to Over and just fucking one punches him.
Yeah, and they do this weird fake out because they love doing death fake outs in this series where it's like Jeev, he breaks out of Henshin and he's like burning up, right? But then he walks out of the fire and he just walks away. And it's like, wait, he didn't fucking die, but he looked like he was supposed to die there.
But then Lagia just comes up and he's like, you're letting him go? And Shoma's like, yeah. Why?
Yeah, why?
Why is he letting him go? This is the second time he's tried to kill you.
We never learn our lessons.
Yeah, no problem killing your sister. Why does this one get to walk away? Fucking Sheeta got. Why does Jeeb keep getting to crawl away?
And they do comment on this later as well, but
yeah, I thought Lizelle was gonna like swoop in like she did last time.
Right.
Like if Jeeb wasn't gonna die, like I thought that's how they would do it. But no, Shoma's just like no. And I guess it's supposed to like tie in with the Hanto scene that we're gonna talk about, where it's about like letting go. But one of them is about someone letting go of revenge, and the other one's just letting someone go who wants to cause them harm.
Yep.
I don't think you should equate those things.
Absolutely not.
But the plot demands it.
Oh God, does the plot demand?
Yeah, so back to the bridge, Hanto and Kenji are there, and Kenji's like, oh, is it hard for you if I look human? Like here.
Yep.
And he turns into dog mode and he just gets on his knees. Like he's just gonna take it.
And then Hanto
like, just fucking kill him.
Decides to raw dog punch him first, which, you know, as Hanto does, it's pretty sick.
Yeah. Well, as soon as he sees the dog form, like all the memories, all the years of hunting flash back, he just runs up and fucking punches him. Immediately henshins into fucking Valen. And he's like punching him, right? He's just beating him. Like wailing on him. And then when he knocks him into the river and he gets on the dog man gets on his knees, like, you're gonna kill me. Like, here we go. And Valen prepares the big Chakodon ball and he shoots.
And he misses.
And it goes right past dog man. And he missed. It goes right past Kenji and hits like the beam behind him. Thankfully, doesn't take the bridge down.
Miraculously.
Yeah. And Kenji's like, what? Like, what's happening? And Hanto's like, right now, you just died as a Granute.
Oh God, this scene.
Like, you better live as a human. Like, take care of this family, work hard, never break the rules. Yeah. And he's like, I haven't forgiven you.
Yeah, if you fuck up, I'm coming back.
Once. Yeah, you slip up once and I got a bullet with your name on it.
Oh God, it's so good.
He walks away and he's like, he's just thinking about his mom. Like, are you going to be happy, mom? Like, oh.
Yep. And then he rips up the drawing that he made.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Symbolically, he's finally let go.
Mm-hmm. He's finally moving on. Like, this is what, obviously, like, we're paralleling Lakia and Hanto with Jeeb. This is, the hero can finally see we'll see with Lakia. I don't know how they're going to do it. But like the heroic decision is to see that if they've reformed, then you have to move on.
Yep.
Right? Even if you won't forgive them, like you have to move on. You can't just let that hang over you forever. And also, it's parallel on parallel. Hanto is surrounded by people who want him to like not kill Kenji, right?
Yep.
They're like Sachika, Shoma. That's pretty much it.
Yep.
But they're like lifting him up.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you have Jeeb in between Yelv and Lizelle pushing him into surgery just so he can get a chance at killing Shoma.
Oh God, the parallels.
It just shows like the people in your life that can help you grow or they can fucking fuck you over.
100%.
Yelv very much I'll save it for the end, I guess. Fuck it.
Right.
So he doesn't kill Kenji. He lets Kenji go back to the shop and Does he meet up with everyone after? Or I don't remember.
No, he lets Kenji go back to the shop. Shoma and Sachika are back in Hapipade, and they're like,
oh, yeah, they're like, oh, the animal food's gone viral. We got to
Yep.
go get some. And then Hanto walks in with a box of the animal sweets. Doesn't like sweets, but he got them.
Yep.
You know what it means. And he's like, they gave him to me as thanks for writing the article. And everybody's happy. Everything's great.
Yep.
And then Glada shows
yeah,
up.
Kenji's locking up, and he turns around and he's like, fuck, Glada's here.
Glada. Yep.
And Glada's like, hey.
Glada's like, finally I tracked your dumb ass down. And he's like, please, Glada-san, like, don't do this. And she's like, well, I don't fucking care. And she pulls out she turns squid head mode.
Yeah, and then he takes off
And
his
then-
disguise, and he attempts to run away, and then she just slices him, and
Slashes him.
he disappears in a flame of fury. And she's just like,
Does he disappear?
He does disappear, which is
okay.
fucked if you think about it from the family's perspective.
Yeah.
But Glada's
That's true.
like, I have
Especially because,
yeah.
we didn't mention it, but he wrote like a note to the family before going out with Hanto,
Yep.
where he was like, I'm going to go on a journey. Like, I'm sorry. Thank you for everything. But then obviously he gets to come back because Hanto doesn't kill him. And then he vanishes. Like, come on.
Oh, God, it's awful.
Oh, it hurts.
Yeah, and then
hurts.
Glada's like, God, this itch just won't go away. Like, she's irritated, and that's considering everything that's happened. I get it, but also like, why now? Why, Glada? Why couldn't you have done this earlier?
It's cool. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but like this episode, very good in my opinion. Like the Jeep stuff is not as great, but then the other stuff carries it, like the Hanto and Glada stuff.
Oh, God, yeah.
But like after everything, like you've seen Kenji go through everything, you understand that he's redeemed himself. The person who most has a reason to hate him is finally gonna like move on and put that behind him, and then bam, just gone.
Just gone. Oh, Jesus.
I will say a little weird that we don't immediately get any reaction to this next episode.
Right.
Well, because I think next episode they wanted to focus more on a specific other character
Right.
that we'll talk about. So maybe they didn't want to jump to maybe like in 18 we'll get, or not 18.
41.
I'm still in Gozyuger numbers.
Yeah.
No, 40.
Oh, 40 is the next
40.
episode. And 41 will be the episode.
No, 39.
Oh, 39. Oh, you're right. Oopsies,
Yeah,
poopsies.
Yeah. So now, listen to how many numbers we just yelled out there that aren't right. Yeah. So maybe in 40, like we'll get the cast reaction to Kenji.
I mean, are we? Because it feels like a lot's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because just based upon the preview for 39, there's going to be a lot of shit going on.
That's
Preview for
true.
40.
And it does feel like, it does feel like we're shifting to more Lakia focus.
Right.
So it's almost more tragic if we don't get a reaction to Kenji, right?
Yeah, honestly.
Like it's sad. It's good. It's good because I'm sad about it. You know?
See, like, that's how you know the writing in this series is so good.
I know it's good. I know it can be good. I've seen it.
We've
So then when it's not, I'm just like, why is it not? Everything else is good. Why is this not good?
Oh, God, yeah.
Speaking of, you know what? We got to get into Glada. We got to get to 39.
Yeah, we got to get in 39.
We open up with Glada. She's looking over the presses she's got, and Lizelle comes in to tease her. She's like, "Oh, these don't even look that good." And Glada's like, "Are you fucking crazy? Like, these are the best presses ever." And she's like, "Well, everyone likes my opinions more than yours, so like, I'm right."
It's fucked because she's taunting Glada. She's like, "Hey, by the way, Jeev had a surgery. Didn't tell you, but he listened to me about it."
Yeah, like she's like, "He came to me and the Elven. We got him surgery. He wouldn't mention it to you." And she's like shocked. Like she's actually upset.
Right.
Like this is the most emotion we've seen from Glada. She's like, Jeev had surgery? Like, and nobody told her? And then Lizelle's coming in here. Ooh, it's spicy. It's spicy.
Yeah, it is spicy. Oh, we did miss a scene before that. What is it? Shoma and Sachika are in Hapipade. And Shoma's like, "Hey, I'm going to go visit Dente." Or like, we're all done with work for today.
Oh, you're right.
And then Sachika is like, flashes back to how Dente is like, "Don't tell Shoma about how fucked up I am right now."
Don't tell Shoma I use my own teeth to make the Gochi pod.
And then Sachika's like, "Oh, wait, I'll go with you. Like, let's go."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Shoma knows that Dente is like sick or not feeling well, but only Sachika knows why.
Yep. And then so after the scene with Lizelle and Glada, they go to Shoma and Sachika visiting Dente. And boy, oh boy, surprise, surprise, they love this fucking fake out. Dente's on the floor again.
On the floor.
Lakia is standing over.
Lakia is standing over. Yep. And we're like, oh, really? And then he's like, wah, I don't want to work anymore.
Honestly, same. I feel him. He is me.
Every day I grow closer to being Dente.
Oh God, it's so true.
And then he pulls up his little
cell phone.
Gochizo phone. Yeah. And he's like, I want to eat food like a restaurant food, like a crepe or like a thing.
Am I not already Dente? Like,
and there's the scene where like they imagine Dente going to a restaurant.
yeah, he gets swatted.
Yeah, as soon as people realize he's not a human, like everyone freaks out and the police comes. Funny.
When he's in his disguise, quote unquote, he's wearing the same clothes that Lakia wears whenever like Lakia is like just out and about, like the stupid hat and like the cloak. Like that's how Dente sees a disguise now.
It's true. But yeah, so Sachika's like, well, we'll make pudding a la mode.
Oh,
never heard of that in my life.
Pudding a la mode.
Why do you need pudding and ice cream?
This is foreshadowing, actually.
It is.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Pudding a la mode, foreshadowing. So Sachika is like, hey, we can make all of these for you. And Dente is like, ah, shit, for real.
For realsies?
It's like, all right, I'm motivated now. So he gets back to work. And Sachika's like, all right, we're going to go get all this shit together. Mm-hmm. So they go off to do that.
Yep.
We go to the scene with Jeeb.
Oh, yeah. Jeeb is crashing out as usual.
He's crashing out. It's like, hey, I thought I was strong enough to beat him now. I got demolished.
Yeah, he goes to Neil. He's like, why can't I beat him? I got the surgery. You said I could beat him. Why can't I beat him? And Neil says something interesting that I don't know if it's a lie or not, where he's like, yeah, different people adapt to the dark Gavv driver like at different speeds. So maybe you got to wait to get stronger.
Like give your time body to adjust.
Which is interesting.
Yeah, and Jeeb's like, how long? But we don't get an answer to that because Lizelle kind of chimes in. It's like, hey, listen, the fact that you survived is proof that you're already stronger. Like, you're not fucking dead. Mm-hmm. Which I guess is a reason why she didn't step in, because she knew he'd live somehow.
I don't know if she knew.
Like, the only time she stepped in, like back when he was fighting Blizzard Sorbet, she stepped in because she thought he was going to die. She's like, no, I can't have that yet. I have a feeling she's always watching him anyways, right?
Oh, God.
So she obviously didn't step in because she believed he wasn't going to die.
I always feel like somebody's watching me. Yeah, so she pacifies Jeeb, and then she goes to Nielv, and she's like, hey, my dad wants you to make more of that Lakia juice that Lango was working on. And he kind of like brushes her off.
The Lakia juice. Yeah, that's exactly what she says verbatim.
Yeah.
Nielv's like, all right, yeah, sure, I got it. She leaves, and then you could see the look on his face. He's so done with her shit.
Yeah, so these two episodes make me even more sure that we're building up to Nielv secret plan.
Last boss?
Yeah. Like, just mentioning that the bitter drivers like take time to adapt, and he keeps making like offering and giving these guys bitter, like the bitter driver. I think he's like using them to collect data almost.
Okay. So you do say that, and it is like, it's a later scene, but I'll bring it up now because it's such a small scene. You don't really see much of it. So Nielv like is looking down at like his little iPad.
Yeah.
And then it's data of, so I did a little bit deeper research into this as well. Because I was curious as fuck, decided to look at the Granute alphabet to figure out what the fuck he's looking at. Because it is an alphabet. It's basically, like, it's the Latin alphabet, but just fucked up. It's 1-to-1. He's looking at Jeeb's data from the fight. It says scanning. So obviously he's aware of like the different adjustments he'll have to make it better. But the reason why I was looking at the alphabet, because when Glada was looking at her iPad looking for which part-timer to call, I wanted to see if Kenji's name was on that list.
My God.
But Kenji is also his human, so there's no way it would be on his list. But that's how I got into this Granute alphabet rabbit hole.
You did something so smart because you were so stupid.
But yeah, Nielv is looking at Jeeb's battle data pretty much.
Right.
So where you're coming from, 100%.
Yeah.
He's like developing this for himself and he's using other people as test subjects.
And he's like, cool, because he's having them test out like the bitter driver and the Bake Magnum. He's collecting all this data. He's always like in the background of the Shoma fights to like see what's going on now. Or at least he was with the president.
Yeah.
Like he's cooking something. He's gonna make something. I mean, obviously, the way things are now, like, we're pretty sure Glada's fucking dead next episode. Then it's just Jeeb and Nelv. It's Jeeb, Nelv, Lizelle, and the president, right?
Honestly, did not foresee Jeeb making it to the end.
No, yeah.
Let's be real.
Did not see Jeeb outlasting Lango, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, even if he's not going to be like the final villain, like if they are really going to stick with the president, which is lame, then, but Neil's still going to do something. He's going to have something cooked up for like the next 8 episodes that we got or something, you know?
The boring route they take this is if that the president takes the power up.
Oh, like Neil's
the
just
boring
making a
route.
But I feel like,
Yeah.
I don't know. We get a scene from Neilv this episode, which makes me think like he's not loyal to anybody. Like Neilv is Neilv. Like he's doing it for himself. I could see him
Which,
like,
you know, I gotta respect that.
I could see like him giving the president like the bitter surgery or whatever. Okay, like Jeeb dies, Glada dies, Jeeb dies, Lysel dies, and then the president gets pissed. Like he undergoes the surgery, maybe even gets a new form. Who knows? He goes and fights Shoma, and like that's the last bit of data that Neil needs or something. I could see something like that
To
happen.
become the final boss.
To become
Okay, I see you.
Kamen Rider full meal. What can beat a snack? The full meal.
Oh God. The full meal.
Or what if it's fucked up?
Just fucking it's a bowl of ramen.
What if he's like Kamen Rider fasting? Like what's the opposite of
Oh,
snacks?
no.
Snacks.
God, it's black hole all over again, but I digress.
I don't know what black hole is. Is there a Kamen Rider black hole?
Yeah. Well, essentially, it's like he's the final boss for Build.
Not Forza?
No, not Forza. Funny you bring that up. No, where Build is creation, black hole is absolute destruction. So that's the foil there.
I see.
But yeah, opposite of eating, fucking no. He's Kamen Rider throw up because the opposite of eating is throwing up.
Kamen Rider bulimia.
No.
Wow.
That is a true villain. The truest villain I've ever heard.
Okay. We should get back. Okay, so Sachika and Lakia are walking to get like ingredients or something. And Sachika tells Lakia about Dente, which again,
God, I felt this scene so much.
it's a very good scene. We'll get into
ahead.
it. But Lachika shippers, you know, I'm just saying, like, who does she confide in? Lakia. I'm just saying, they got a lot
I
of
thought
like.
it was a rowboat, but you know, it turns out it's more of a speedboat. If you ask me, now.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good.
I mean, obviously, like Tokusatsu, they're never going to confirm anything. But
Never do.
I think if you're writing a fic and you want to have, you're obviously writing a Chokogami fic, because obviously, and you want to have like Lachika in the background, that makes sense to me.
Oh yeah,
It's not like a crack ship.
No, not a crack.
But yeah, so she reveals to him about Dente, and then he's just like, I didn't notice. And he's like, this reminds me of like, I didn't notice when Komel got addicted. Like,
Yeah.
have I not changed? Like, when am I going to pick up on stuff? And it's like, wow.
And that's so real because like personally, I have experience with this kind of thing where people just kind of like float away and get caught up in their own lives and they don't notice like the little things that happen to other people, like the important people in their lives.
Yeah.
So like this scene hits so hard in that respect where it's like you just kind of get caught up in what you're doing and you don't notice what's happening to the people important to you. And Lakia is going through that exact same thing. And God, it hurts and it makes so much sense. And the writing is so good here.
And it's very human to like overestimate our perception, right? Like everyone thinks that they're like, oh, if something big happened, like I would notice. But then, you know, if something big happened and he didn't notice. And then time passes and he's like, okay, but like next time I will notice. Like I'm not going to let that happen again, you know? Because that's such a human thing. Like something like that happens, you're like, okay, but like I cannot let that happen again. Like I'm going to check up on people more, like, you know, be more perceptive, whatever. But then like it happens again because there's things that you just
Yeah.
can't notice about other people, especially if they don't want you to notice.
Exactly. Like, that's just the nature of relationships. You're only ever going to really pick up on things with vigilance and like constant, like,
Exposure.
picking
right?
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, constant exposure. And it's so real.
Yeah.
Like, it hurts in a great way because you know that whoever wrote this episode, it can't all be the same person, right? Like, it's got to be a room of writers.
Yeah,
whoever
probably.
did this aspect of this episode, 10 out of 10.
It's good.
Million out of 10.
And I think it, at the start, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's kind of a Dente focused episode almost. And this scene is a really good transitional scene into focusing on Lakia, I think. Like, immediately after this scene, you're like, oh, it's a Lakia episode. Like, you know.
Yeah. it's definitely a Lakia. Like, next scene is a Lakia scene. It's very cute, very funny, too. I like it a lot.
So Shoma also goes to buy ingredients, and he's at the supermarket, and he runs into Mr. Pervert again.
No. He calls him Mr. Snacks. It's Mr. Snacks.
He runs, like, okay. Like, obviously, at this point, like, this guy is going to be important somehow, whether he's related to Shoma's mom or the Granute side of things. But, like, at this point, right, how are they not on a name basis? You know?
It's insane.
How does he not know his name? So they meet at the supermarket, then they're walking home together, and Hanto, like, runs into him. How do you not introduce yourself? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
No.
I think they're going to go with the angle of him being related to the mom. But if he's related to the mom, what reason does he have to not be like, oh, hi, I'm Michiru Inoue, I run the candy shop, right?
Okay, so here's my thing about it. So he's 100% related to the mom. And the reason why I'm down this path like so hard is because before now, they have never mentioned the cafe name, right? Like, Shoma just kind of shows up there and gets advice or like does his thing and then he leaves. But now that Hanto is there, he's like, oh yeah, I run a little cafe. Shoma stopped by. It's called Sunflower. Like, the only reason why you would wait till now to mention it is to have Hanto in the scene for Hanto's investigation. 100% they're gonna have a scene where Hanto's looking up things like in his little like sleuthing thing. Is gonna be like, Sunflower. Wait, that's the name of the cafe of that dude. And then he's gonna go down to meet the dude, and then it's gonna be the reveal. It's like, oh, he's been showing his family the whole time.
I think you're right, but I also think that's really dumb. I 100% I could totally, because Hanto has like the list of all the Michiru Inoues that he's looking up. Like, I can totally see, like, in a few episodes he's like, Michiru Inoue Sunflower Cafe and Snack Shop, huh? Totally possible.
Oh,
I can see it in my brain. Like, I can see that scene happening. But like, really? Like, just give him a name.
Okay.
Well, they could easily make it like, well, he's married and he took his wife's last name, so it's like a fake out or something. Or he mentions like, well, both the parents being dead, and he mentions like coming back to take over the shop like a few episodes ago, right? So like maybe him and his parents didn't get along and he changed his name or something. You can do something to give him a name without just awkwardly making him this nameless man.
No, another reason why they don't reveal his name, and like they also mention it in this scene too. Here's another good old tinfoil hat theory from your boy Domo.
Okay.
So he mentions that he's there because he's visiting his parents' graves. All he really mentions is that they went all too soon. What I think is that he's Shoma's older half brother.
What? Okay, no.
No. Hear me out. Hear me out. No. This is what happened. Hear me out. This is what happened. So Shoma's dad, fucking big old Mr. Stomach, comes into the human world. Like, he finds his family, and like this kid, super young, like he watches Mr. Stomach just kill his mom, kidnap his dad.
Wait, flip that. He takes the mom.
Or kill his dad. Kills his dad, kidnaps his mom, and leaves this kid for dead.
Listen, I'm giving you a chance with this theory, but if you're gonna get into pregnant dads, like, I don't think I can give you any more.
You shut your dirty whore mouth. We don't talk about pregnant men on this podcast.
Okay, so your theory. Okay.
So he's Shoma's half older brother. Like, he's just left alone to himself. Mr. Stomach kidnaps Shoma's mom, takes her to the granite world, has a kid with her. That's Shoma. And like, this kid has just been living by himself alone in the human world the entire time. He's Shoma's brother. Shoma's half brother.
I mean, it does. I can kind of see where you're going, because why else would he have the line about the parents being dead? Like, if he's Shoma's uncle, it doesn't really matter. Like, oh, the grandparents are dead. Like, why have that be an event? But I think, okay, because we don't know when Shoma's mom got abducted. Like, we still don't have a timeline for that. So I think he's Shoma's uncle. Something happened, like there was some kind of accident or something where the stomach guy came and like the parents died and he kidnapped the sister. And just the uncle, like the brother, was left behind. That's what I would go with, mostly because this guy looks really older than Shoma. Like, this guy is at least 40, I would say. And in the flashbacks, Shoma's mom is not that old.
She isn't, but also, like, Asians don't crack.
So dumb. That's the basis of your theory.
That's the basis of my theory. Your theory makes so much more sense and is a lot smarter than mine. But my theory is based on Asians don't crack.
Oh God. One of them might be right. But like, the reason I still can't accept him being the mom's family is because, like, okay, if he's like on the Granute side of Shoma's family, it makes a little more sense why they're being so coy with the name, or why he would be coy with his name. I know in this story, I understand why they're being coy with the name, because it's going to be a reveal. But in universe, this man who has no idea about Granutes or any of that shit would have no reason to not just be like, oh, hi, I'm like Takehiro Inoue or something. You know?
Very true. Or you would have at least presented like a business card, because that's a Japanese thing.
Right. Especially if he's telling him to come to the cafe. But like, they could have done this where like, okay, like Shoma knows his mom's name, but he doesn't. I don't know. Like, if the Candyman had just told him like his first name, which is weird. I guess that's weird for Japanese people to do. I don't know. You could have written around this. You could have found a way to make this not as stupid as it is. But it's here, it's stupid. I don't know. 1,000,000%. Like, I'll bet you an actual dollar that you're right, that we're going to get that scene of Hanto going down the list and it'll be the fucking cafe. It's like I can see it so clearly in my mind that it has to be true.
I am a prophet. This is the future.
One of my prophecies is a lie. The other one is the truth.
I hope this isn't the truth.
What? You'd rather have him be the brother? The 20-year-older brother?
Oh, yeah. No. Give me the 20 years older brother.
Okay, we gotta jump into Glada here because there's a lot of Glada going on. So there's
a lot of Glada
in the scene with Nielv and his tablet that we were talking about earlier. He's like looking at the data, and then Glada like storms up to him and like knocks the tablet. Well, no, first she starts yelling at him. She's like, "You just gave Jeeb like surgery? Like, you didn't even talk to me about it? Like, no one asked."
You gave him superpowers?
Yeah. No one asked me like if we should go through with it. And Nielv straight up is just like, it's full on mask off, right? Like, with
honestly,
with everyone, like with the Stomach family, like when Lango was there, like Nielv was still, in the background, like, of course I'll do this, I'll do that for you, brother, whatever. People are dropping like flies. Nielv's like mask off. He's like, has anyone ever gotten anything out of talking to you?
Like, literally, your solution is always like physical.
Yeah.
Like, you are the bonk master.
Not even that. He's like, all you do is get angry and then storm off. Like, what are people supposed to get out of having a conversation with you, like consulting with you?
Oh, God.
You have no solutions for anybody. And which is
Jesus.
The look in her eyes too, because all we've seen from Glada is like, I'm angry girl. That's her whole character until this moment. And until the Lizelle scene, basically. But then, like just a look of like hurt and like emptiness in her eyes. And then what does she do? She gets angry, just like he said.
Yep.
And she pushes the tablet out of his hands, and it just cycles through images for some reason and it lands on Dente. And she's like, Uncle Dente? And Nielv's like, yeah, he's alive.
He's alive?
He's in human world. He's been helping Akagavu. And this will lead to sadness.
Oh God, it leads to so much sadness. And honestly, I'll probably get into it more when we do talk about that scene, because there's a lot of good depth here for Glada. It's so much good depth.
I don't remember if there's anything. I think in between it's just them working on making the pudding. Like there's nothing we really have to tell. They're making the pudding, the Gochizo are being cute, whatever. Moving on, Glada.
Yeah, moving on.
Glada shows
pretty much.
Dente is like chilling, and then who walks into his little cave? Glotta.
Glada. Girl.
Yep. She grabs him by the gills and is like, you're gonna help me now. Like, the family is fucked up. Like, Longo is dead, Sheeta's dead, Jeeb and Nielv are like in with the president. You have to help me preserve the company, your family legacy.
Yep. Oh, God.
And oh my God. Okay, so Dente, always like a joke character. He's got a heart though. You know, we all like Dente. He's fun. He turns at her and he's like, when have you ever cared about the company? He's like, you don't care about the company.
Yeah, the only thing you've cared about is your family. You've always been a selfish girl who loved her family. And then he says, you don't have to pretend, Glotta. The truth is that you're lonely, isn't it? And it's like, oh my God.
It's like, God damn. This is what I mean. Like, this shit is so good. It makes the absence of any of this earlier more infuriating. Because look at Glotta was like a one-note background character, basically. And then we have like 3 scenes that dress her down to her barest like emotions and thoughts. And it's devastating. It's devastating.
And it's so good that I have written an entire headcanon in my head.
Oh, God.
For why she's the way she is. Because in the scene with Njolv, and Njolv's like breaking her down too, it's kind of, because in this dynamic, at least as far as I'm aware, Njolv is the older brother. At least that's what I'm
he calls her Nason.
He does call her Nason. But like in that dynamic, like she has essentially been the princess of this huge conglomerate family, and like she's just been raised to have things the way that she's always wanted, and you know, she's always had her family around her and she loves her family. Like this whole headcanon is drawn out in my head all because of these scenes, where it's like she's finally at a point where she can't get what she wants, and now she's lashing out. She's having like a tantrum, and now it's like it's a regular thing where if she doesn't get what she wants, she's just angry at people, and that's why Njolv treats her the way that he does. God.
We also got, it does make me think more about the little scenes we had after the president showed up, because I think more than any of the siblings, Glotta was the one at the table being like, what are we gonna do? Like, we have to get control back. Like, we're the stomachs. Like, what are you gonna do, Nissan, to like Lango?
Right.
She, oh my God, it's so crazy. Because she's just dumb bonk woman. And then they're like, he's like, I know you're like dumb and like you want to bonk, but like I know you really loved your family and you want to get them back together. And you're afraid of being alone. And oh my God.
Like this whole scene just hit me so hard. I actually cried watching it the first time, because like she does care about her family, and it's like all these little things that you don't notice before that add up to this point. And it all makes sense. Like you said, like she was the only one that stood up for keeping the family together, for keeping the company separate from the president. And like, oh God, she's so well written in this
one episode right before she fucking bites the dust in 4K next week. But yeah, and this actress I think is pretty cool. Like I've seen, she posts on Twitter and stuff, I think. Or maybe Instagram. I don't know. Sometimes she seems neat and really cool. And I was like, I always felt bad because like she just got like no screen time. But she's doing really well in this scene. Like even through like the colored context she's wearing, you can just see like the desperation that fades to hope, that then fades to anger, and we'll get to that. So Dente, I mean, after breaking her down like that, Dente's solution is like, you still have one brother. And she's like, immediately, she's like, shut up. Like, do not go there. This is someone who is so dedicated to her family, but she's still committed to the ostracization of the Shoma, you know, just like they all were. Like, she cares so much about her family. He is not the family, you know? But Dente's like, I can smooth it over with you.
It's like, you could still like recover this relationship with, you know, your estranged brother. Like, you still have this.
You have a family. Like, you have family that won't fucking dig into you and rip you apart like the stomach family does, you know? And she can't take it. She can't handle it.
She can't.
Obviously, I mean, she just hasn't had enough. She hasn't had enough time. And I think that's the tragedy of it, right? Is that we're learning that these members of the stomach family do have personalities and reasons for the way they are, but they don't have the time to reform the way the other Granoots like Kenji did. And so she lashes out. She's like, stop it. Stop saying that. Shut up. And and also there's a big point about strength. Like she loves her family and she values being the strong one. And I think to her, any admittance of like regret or loneliness or like even just doubting for a second which side she's on is such a display of weakness that she can't allow herself to go there.
This is going to be a really weird mention and a really weird parallel, but like this gives me the same dynamic as the oldest sister in Encanto.
I have not seen fucking Encanto. I'm sorry.
So that's okay. Fucking Disney parallels. Fucking oldest. So Encanto, just like a quick rundown. House is magical. Every family member never has like a superpower, pretty much. And then they use that to basically help their village and to help their family. Like they're like a cornerstone of like their village. The oldest sister has super strength. So physically and metaphorically, she holds the family up. She does like everything in relation to like strength related issues in the town, helping like rebuild things. And in this very same sense with Glotta, as the oldest sister, she puts all of that value in strength because she wants to both physically and metaphorically hold her family together, to support her family. She's not weak. She doesn't want to be seen as weak, because if she is seen as weak, then she, as the thread that is trying to hold her family together, will fall apart and break. And I think that's amazing. Like the older sister imagery here and like wanting to keep her family together. It's like, it's cliche, but in the most beautiful way.
Yeah, I think, you know, like we said, like everything here in this episode, like with Glotta, 100% works. It's so good that I wish it happened earlier and we got more. But there's also, you know, there's also some tragedy in that it didn't happen earlier, you know? We could have, here's what I'll say. I wish we had more of this kind of characterization throughout the whole Glotta experience, I guess. But I do like the tragedy in this moment of seeing her just completely undone, knowing that like, if she could just take that plunge, like if she could just do it, like she could reform 100%. We could, well, I mean, she's done a lot of bad things. But you know what I mean? Like she's so close to getting there, but she can't. She won't allow herself.
Yeah.
And she takes her fucking scythe and she rips right down through Dente.
Yep.
Dente's
and not
stomach.
even a moment too soon, Shoma, Sachika, and Lakia right around the fucking corner, mind you.
They're singing.
This is the one time.
They're singing Pudding a la mode. They're like skipping, carrying all the baskets. Oh, we skipped a scene about Lakia deciding which dishes look tasty.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't super matter. But
it was cute.
Yeah.
Doesn't super matter. It was cute.
It was cute though. Yeah, so they're right around the corner. Then the music fades. Sachika pops around like Dente-san, and then there he is.
The one time it's not a fake out.
Not a hoax.
Oh, God.
This is like our ninth time seeing Dente on the floor, and it is gonna be our last.
And like the music stops. Everything stops. Like all sound, like you see Sachika just like drop the cooler.
Basket.
Yeah, the cooler basket. And just like everything stops. And for this one scene, you just take in the weight of Dente actually dying.
I will say one thing about this that's a little weird to me. I feel like in like their reactions, it focuses more on Sachika than it does Shoma, which I think is weird. Like I get that like she had Dente's secret, you know, they had a little bond or whatever, but like this is, you know, Shoma's family like being murdered by his family. Like I feel like if we're gonna get one close up of one of them looking shocked, I feel like it should have been Shoma.
Very true.
It doesn't super matter a ton, especially since like this resolves into being a Lakia focus more than Shoma, but it's just a weird.
That's the thing though.
Decision.
I'm kind of wondering if like it'll be one of those situations where Shoma, and this is kind of like a trope generally in media where it's kind of like you have the main character and they go through so much and they have all this stored trauma and they don't process it as it happens.
Right.
They don't get to process it because they're in like an emergency situation, and then they process it later and it all comes crashing down. I feel like maybe they're going to have that scene for Shoma where all of this trauma will just catch up with him.
Maybe, yeah. But then I think I could see that, but I feel like those kind of things, at least in Toku, are usually followed by like the big power up, you know?
That's true. And we
already have Overmaster and so I feel like, I don't know, maybe if they had waited to give us that until after like that kind of breakdown, I could definitely see it, but I don't know. I also don't know like if he super needs it. I mean, I would like it because I want more like deep Shoma content.
Right.
But, you know, how many episodes we got left, how much they want to do.
I guess we still don't have a definitive episode count, so I still don't know if we have like 6 or 10.
Yeah, at least for the few, like the looking at episode counts for like the last few seasons, my guess is 48. I feel like that's just a warm medium. Which one ends at 46? I feel like that's way fewer than others.
Yeah. I can't think exactly. I feel like Forza ended at 45, 46.
That's crazy.
But don't quote me on that. There are some series that have like that 45 episode count.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, who knows how much time we have. But yeah, so there's
knows?
Dente. I can tell you how much time Dente has. 0.
Oh, 0, yeah. Man, clock's run out on that guy.
Yep, he is dead on the floor.
And then, of course, Lakia, being as perceptive as he is, looks down at the wound and he realizes that wound is the same wound that Komel had.
Yep.
And he proceeds to crash out.
Yeah, I mean, this is it, right? Just last episode, he was like, if I find the one who killed Komel, like, I'm going to kill him. And here we are. We knew.
Here we are.
I think you predicted it first, like weeks ago, maybe like episode 4 or 5 of the podcast. I think I'd have to double check.
Where it's like, oh, yep, she's got a scythe. She's definitely Komel's daughter.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, it just makes the most sense, right? Because we had no idea whoever killed Komel. We had no idea what they looked like. It wasn't like Hanto where they were stuck to having it be the dog guy,
right?
So if you're like, oh, like we got to give everyone like big fights, we should have them fight like main villains, like who has the big scythe. There we go. One little tidbit that I'll mention. This is stupid. I don't know. But so they're like Glada's standing over the body as they run in, and then she walks to the side, right?
Yeah, she walks away and she says,
yeah, but
I wouldn't go so far. I'm not so fallen that I would get along with the red Gavv.
That's true, yeah. But how many entrances does Dente's cave have? Where's she going?
Ooh, that is an excellent question. Where is she going?
How does she get out of there? Is it all the time we see Shoma them walk in through the cave mouth? Is there just a door on the side? Did Dente just
she just punched a hole through the wall.
Yeah, just a dumb little detail I thought about. Doesn't super matter. But yeah, so Lakia is crashing out, runs after her. Unfortunately, still does not have any power-ups.
Nope. Absolutely
this is also something I didn't put together until this very moment. They both have scythes.
Yeah. No, that was also that's a parallel that I kind of figured out earlier, and it isn't super relevant until now.
I had 0 clue. I literally did not put that together until he's running at her with a scythe, and I was like, wait a minute.
10 out of 10.
So yeah.
They were always going to have their showdown.
Yeah, it was destined. She goes full monster form for the first time. We get full armor Glada, and she's a squid.
Yeah, she's a squid. I don't hate her design. It's not the best.
No, I mean it's certainly not as cool as Lango's. Her design looks more to me like, oh, that's just a Granute. You know, it doesn't look as like regal as Lango's did, but it's fine. It's Glada.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen a lot of female monster designs. It's probably in the lower half, honestly.
What? This one's not sexy for you, huh, pervert?
Yeah, I'm a dirty gooner. Give me Missoula from Kamen Rider O's. That's my favorite.
I don't.
But moving
I'm
on.
scared. I don't know what that is.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, Glada and Lakia are going at it. They're going at it unhensioned for a little while, actually.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. This is what I wanted to mention. I think I've seen like on social media that she does martial arts or something. Or I think I've heard that at least. And so they're like fighting, but she keeps like getting him into a headlock, which is so cool. Because it's like, that's real. Like, you know, most fights for movies and TV is like kicking, punching, whatever, because it looks more dynamic. So the fact that she keeps like grappling him to the ground, like that's real and it's cool.
Honestly, wouldn't mind myself. Just saying.
Does she head? Oh yeah. At one point, like
she does. Yeah,
she's gonna drop him down onto her scythe, and so he does like a little kick off to like get off the tree, and she fucking headbutts him in midair. Awesome.
Which is absolutely sick.
It's sick.
I mean, like that's kind of her thing too. Like on top of the whole like strength is everything motif, she does things very like rough and tumble. Mm-hmm. So the fighting style matches like her as a character. I like it a lot.
Yeah, she's for sure like the fighter of the family. You got like the 2 pansies, the science boy, and then the fucking sleepy older brother. She's definitely picking up the slack. Yeah, we got full armor Glada, and then Lakia goes Fram pudding, and he gets owned. Like, he doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, he tries to final attack her, and she shrugs it off.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, we've been talking about how he's been power crept to hell. He's like so far behind. And obviously that this is the moment that's gonna solve that, as we see in the preview.
Yep. But before that happens, right before she destroys him, Shoma gets in and over smashes Glotta.
He like jumps, right? Like he falls from the sky. It's like over Gavv.
Yeah, pretty much it's the same situation where it's like, oh, I'm just gonna punch her away, and she goes flying.
Yep. And then Lakia like looks at where she would have flown, and she's already gone. And he slams his little fist on the floor, and that's where the episode ends.
Yep. Oh God. Like this episode so good, but so aggravating.
These are good. These are all, I'll say this, like I think all 4 episodes we covered this week, I liked them. They're all good episodes to me, at least.
Yeah, for sure. I do agree. Like with Gozyuger, obviously we had like a complete tonal reset. Everything in the timelines to shit, but we had like we had a reset, and then we had like a back to form episode. Yeah, so it's kind of it was a good couple of episodes. And you know, with Gavv, you've just got like the build up. Oh God,
this, I mean, we're talking about like next week's episode 40. There's like at most like 9 episodes left.
Yeah.
So I mean, here we are. Like next episode, we already talked, like Glotta's gonna die. It just has to be.
Lakia finally gets his upgrade.
Lakia's gonna
honestly,
get his
the timing
form.
for this upgrade is the exact same as build.
Oh, really?
It's always like the tertiary writer gets their final upgrade at the last second.
I don't mind that. To be honest, like I think I know I understand like the pacing out of like suit upgrades. Like every few episodes you have to get like a new suit to keep people like kids engaged and sell toys, honestly. But I do think it's more special when like they get the final form like later, you know?
Yeah, when they need
it. They need it. Like they're so underpowered compared to whatever like the big threat is, and then they get that final form and it's like, whoa. So I think it's a
pretty
little
nasty, pretty disgusting.
I think it's, you know, like we've already had over Master Gavv for a few episodes now, and I like it. I'm fine with it as a final form, but it's not gonna have like that wow moment when he uses it in like the final fight, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fine. Personal preference, I guess, that way. It's not, I don't think it's wrong for them to have introduced it earlier at all.
For sure.
But yeah, man. We're gonna get Pudding a la mode Ram. I've seen the Gochizo. It looks fucking stupid.
I guess I'll find out.
I don't think it looks like on its own. I don't think it looks too stupid, but I think when it's connected to the driver, I think it's absurdly dumb.
I mean, like judging based upon like, what is it, Frappe?
Yeah.
I think Frappe already doesn't look great on the driver, and I imagine putting a la mode is going to look even worse.
You know, I'll say this. I think, you know, all the drivers in Gavv, I think much like the suits, they're like not my favorite, but the drivers, like, I don't want to own them. Like to me, like they don't even look like the toys I would want like on my wall or on my shelf, you know? Like
I see it.
The Gavv driver is just kind of like, oh, okay, it's like red and has a crank. I don't really care. The Valen Buster is kind of cool. If I was to get one, it would probably be that. But even then, like, it doesn't look like a gun. Like, you know, you put the Gochizo and you fold the things forward, but there's no like barrel or anything. I think it's just like a square at the end. And then the Vrastrum gear literally only looks good with the puddings because they go upside down.
Right.
I think like, I don't know, like the jiggling thing when the doors open is fun, but I think it really holds back any other thing you want to put in that driver. Cause like you said, Choco Frappe, it just has to stick on top and it sticks up even further. And fucking the new Gochizo for Pudding Ale, I don't know what they're officially going to call it, but it like goes up to his belly button, dude. Like you're stacking up like a whole ass thing on top of the gear. I don't know. I think just the design of that driver was underthought, I'll say.
I think it was underthought and over-designed. There's just like too much. Like if we look at simpler drivers, like the Sengoku driver is a perfect driver.
Yeah.
And even like the Genesis driver isn't like, it doesn't stand out too much versus the Sengoku driver. Because I own both. And I think they're great.
What I like about the Sengoku driver is you can tell that they thought out how the upgrades would go. Or maybe not even thought out, but like they already had the built-in like face, like the face on the side sliding out.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, for the final form, we can build something that like rides those rails. You know, like when I have a Sengoku driver, I have Kiwami arms and Kachidoki arms. I have it like fully, like the full final Gavv form or Gaim. And when you put it together, it's like it doesn't look out of place. Like it doesn't look like a ton of shit like just stacked on. It does kind of look like a ton of shit, but it goes lengthwise. You know, it stretches out. It doesn't go up and it doesn't go out. Like sometimes you see the final forms of drivers and like the shit sticks out so far because it's so much shit stacked on top of each other.
Oh God, the worst example in recent memory is Geo, where you have like the driver itself is already like kind of bulky, but then when you put like the ride watches on it, it sticks out even more. And then when you have Grand Geo, that ride watch is so fucking bulky and it's imbalanced with like the left and right side, so like it doesn't look great. And on top of that, this huge bulky thing is supposed to spin around. I think that is the worst design.
Oh shit.
For like an ultimate form drive, or like a driver with an ultimate form. Like they just weren't thinking when they designed it.
Yeah. I think where I'm leaning towards, and you might agree, is I think having a simple like base driver that then you can just customize with like attachments. I think that's my preferred style. Like you look at the Sengoku driver, the Desire driver, especially like when you have no 100%. Buckles on it, it's just a black like egg basically, right?
Yeah.
But then like
pretty much
all you have to do to get the final form is put on 2 buckles and then boom.
Yep.
And it looks neat. It looks cool. It's like compressed and I like it. I think when you try and just over design the base driver, it's only going to get more cluster fucked as you add shit onto it. Like look at the basic Gavv driver. The Gochi pod, his final form doesn't even fit. Like the mouth can't close on it. It just jams itself in. Like I don't know.
I guess thematically it makes sense, but like I agree that they just didn't design it well.
Yeah. I don't know if it's they didn't do it well or if I just don't like it, but either way, like
a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I feel.
Like basically, like you said, when we were talking about Gozyuger, we're like, oh, when we go to Japan like next month, we got to find like a Gouda burn and that kind of stuff. I'm not looking for Gavv stuff at all. I don't think I need anything from Gavv.
I might want like a little Gochizo just to have.
Yeah.
But beyond that, no.
If anything, like I'm going to look for like maybe the figure arts or something, right? Because like, I don't know, like even though I don't like the suits, I like the characters. And I have a figure art for every Toku I've seen, like of the main rider or the red. So I have like a little shelf going, I guess. And I would put Gavv up there. I would want Valen as well, but then I would put Gavv up there, you know, but as far as like the toy line of the Kamen Rider series goes, not for me. Not at all.
Yeah, not for this year.
Yeah. Even the Gochizo, people love the Gochizo in Japan. I'm fine. They're fine. I don't need them. I just don't need them.
Get me that DX dark treat though.
I thought it'd be cool if it actually like wiggled, like if it was silicone or whatever. When I found out it was just hard plastic in a square, I was like, come on, guys. Come on.
Could have tried a little harder.
A little harder. It's premium Bandai exclusive. You can make it more expensive. Nah. This podcast sponsored by Dark Treats.
Drugs.
I think that's about it. Very confusing Gozyuger episodes, but I enjoyed them. Very dramatic episodes of Gavv. Big thumbs up. We are skyrocketing to the end of Kamen Rider Gavv, which makes me sad because I've enjoyed Gavv a lot, but also like things are building and they're building well that I'm very hopeful they can stick something as we come to a close. We
just gotta wait for him to stick the landing because it's always the landing that's the issue.
It's always the landing. But the way this Lakia arc thing is going, I think we're safe at least until that's over.
Yeah, I'm optimistic.
Yeah, for sure. I think both series are right on track. Well, one of the tracks is like a roller coaster, and the other track is like a fucking, I don't even know. In my analogy, Gozyuger was the roller coaster because it's going all over the place.
No, it's not Gozyuger isn't a roller coaster. These are bumper cars, man. I don't know where I'm going.
Okay, I got it. Okay, one of them is the Shinkansen. That's Gavv, high speed rail. We're going the right way. Yeah. And then the other one is like those new trackless Disney rides where they just fucking spin around.
Oh, no! Yeah,
but I'm having
10
fun.
out of 10. Perfect analogy.
I am ready to hear the sultry words of our ending.
That's right, boys. And remember, we're just two guys talking Tokusatsu.
Bye-bye.
Bye.